Alright. Boom. Hmm. Let's Nooch, what's up? Looks like Keanu. Yeah, it is. It's the WICK. Drawing Mr. WICK tonight. Me and my buddy are doing a John Wick mini comic for funsies. So, yeah. Trying to finish the page today. Oh, Ben, what's up? What it do, man? Good to hear from you. How you been, bro? I'm good, just sketching and watching AEW. Nice, dude. Nice. Hey, Smitty. Sweaty Smitty. Smitty. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining, my friend. How am I? I'm doing alright. In the process of moving and stuff, so it's a little stressful as always, so work sucks. I see you streaming past 3 nights in a row. Yeah. Just I'm trying, dude. Trying to be on a schedule about it. Been doing that the past few weeks, like streaming on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And then on Thursdays, Thursdays I typically have band practice, but I think we're gonna take tomorrow off of that, so I might just deflate tomorrow a little bit, play a video game or something, pack up some stuff, all that. You're rocking it. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying, man. Trying. Might be working with a publisher soon. Just still waiting for the confirmation email. So don't know if I can say too much, but I'll say that. Did you end up checking out Acme Comics, the new location? Or is that coming up? base is too cool. Help move shells in on Sunday. That's sweet. That's pretty cool. That's good to hear. I like that. I'm a fan of that. Just put the lineman on here because it would just bother me if I don't. Yeah, I can't wait to check out that new location, man. Put that up there. There's a new Acme location. Yeah, it's in downtown Greensboro. So still in Greensboro, but looks like a pretty cool spot though. It's like closer to their original location. Hopefully that means more traffic for them. Yeah, tentatively keep the weekend of October 13, 14 open. Okay. Alright. Those are the dates I was told by the crew. Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool. It's good to hear. I don't think I'm doing anything those days. Hope not. I mean, the location that they have right now in Greensboro, is that getting a lot of traffic? I feel like it would, but I don't know if anyone's expressed that information to you or not. Extra creepy. I wish it was closer to the current shop. Sounds like they're staying very busy. Yeah. Yeah, from what Ben mentioned, it sounded like he was pretty busy a lot of the time. Oh. All right. Oh man. Just getting ringing in my right ear. It's no big deal. Whoa. Whoa. All right. That was crazy. Not a fan of that. Once I have a free weekend, man, we should plan to visit the shop on Saturday. I've always wanted to do a drink and draw at the bar nearby. First round's on me. Sounds good. Sounds good, dude. Yeah, by once October's around, I should be all moved in and everything. So I'll definitely be down for that. Drink and draw sensation. Oh yeah. Alright, we still gotta go get a beer or something soon. I mean, I'll be busy for the next like few weekends packing up and moving stuff, but you know what I mean. Yes, it does. About paper quality. What paper do you use? I use the Bristol paper, the 100-pound Strathmore Bristol. Just like the basic stuff that everybody uses, I feel like. I did use a lot of hammer mill paper. It was 11 by 17 bundle that they had, which was pretty cheap for like 100 or so sheets. So, whoa, I just lost my train of thought. I'm so tired. What was I saying? Hammer mill paper. Okay, 11 by 17. I don't have the package with me. I have some sheets left over, but I think I got 80-pound by mistake because it's pretty flimsy compared to the regular Strathmore Bristol paper. So, but yeah, might have to look for a higher poundage. Try that out. I use that usually for doing thumbnail sketches and stuff. So, pretty good paper. I know Jake Parker uses it, at least the the 8.5 by 11. I know you'd use it on that. Yes, I'm free this weekend. I might be able to do something this weekend, man. If you want to get a drink on Saturday or whatever, I'm down. Because on Sunday I'll be bringing stuff to my mom's, so that day will be busy. Definitely need help moving. I'm still young enough to lift. No back brace needed yet. Well, I appreciate the offer, man. I think I'm good with I know my buddy Bailey's would be able to help, maybe. Actually, I gotta confirm with him if he can help me. Just put a few things in the van and skedaddle on out of here. Because it's only like 2 bookshelves and 2 desks. It's pretty much all I'm bringing. So. It's just awkward to handle by yourself, you know what I mean? So. Open up, not far. Hey, you know, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. If all else fails, I do need to ask somebody about a moving van or something, but whew, I did find out that my high school reunion is this weekend. I don't plan on going to it, but I thought that was funny. Just had an old friend from high school be like, text me and was like, "Hey, high school reunion this weekend. You want to go?" It's like, nope. I use 103-pound Bristol. I found it holds ink well. It's 11 by 14, however my 8.5 by 11 is only standard cardstock. I found it warps with too much ink on simple sketches. Interesting. 11 by 14, 100-pound Bristol. Interesting. I ought to check that out. I ought to check that out sometime. I'm just so used to drawing on 11 by 17, you know. High school reunions can be rough. Yeah, I wasn't a super popular kid in high school, so it would just be weird if I went. I'm pretty sure no one knows who I am, so like a handful of people. But I was friends with people in older grades. They graduated before me, so it's, you know, made friends and then they graduated and then I was a junior. Made friends, they graduated, then I was a senior. And then some people dropped out. I was like, why'd you do that? It's senior year. I avoided mine like the plague. Yeah, I'm pretty much doing the same thing. Yeah. Pretty much doing the same thing. My buddy told me who he was going with, and I don't even know those people. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. You're too cool for your peers. I guess, man. I don't know. Swoop. I told my boss about it today, like my manager in my department, and he was like, you should go. You should go. I was like, I don't know about that. It's like, meet some chicas, man. I was like, I don't know. Nate draws, don't do it, bro. I won't. I ain't doing it, man. Too cool for me? What you talking about, man? What you talking about? You weren't at my high school? Chica sauce. Is that how you landed your fiance? You're just like, what's up, Chica Saw? And then she was like, oh, Nate, marry me. Is that what happened? Once you have that Eisner, bro, walking like you own the place. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. That'd be crazy though. I believe in you. Thanks, bro. I'll try. I'll try just for you, man. Everybody hold hands. Oh gosh. Nah, you don't have to do that. It's okay. Make it real awkward. Oh. That's good. That's good stuff. Reminds me of a climax. Reminds me of the climax of a cult movie. This music is pretty sick, as in, it makes me want to friggin' puke. How dare you? How dare you? I mean, this is a John Wick page. We gotta bring in the synthesizers, man. We gotta bring in the style, you know? So I'm pretty sure I can't play John Wick music, so this is the closest thing I can get. And I love to dude, if you're gonna spew it into this pulls out Dixie cup. Hello. Who dat? Oh, he's a robot. No, you're still a robot, Sam. This is Bad News Bears. Oh, dude, I don't remember that. I don't remember that scene in Wayne's World. I love Wayne's World, though. I was waiting for Halloween. Hello? Oh, you're still robotic, Sam. Or no, it might be me, actually. Oh no. Yeah, I have terrible connection. Actually. That's not good. That's not good. Hold on. No route. What is this? Oh dear. Oh man. That's not good. It's all disconnected. It's like joining me and unjoining me. That's so weird, bro. I don't know what's going on. Is this what we can expect once you move home? I hope not. I did see somewhere that Discord was messing up a lot though today, so it could just be the servers getting a little wild. The tethers of reality are coming undone before our very brains. Nate knows. He knows. Speaking of untethering reality, what are you working on, bro? Yeah, sorry, Sam. I guess it's me. I'm gonna try it one more time, though. Hold on.
Hello?
Hey!
Is that... Yes? Good?
Oh, it's green!
Okay. Maybe it was you. And I was so sad. I cried. You didn't hear me cry, so that's what matters. Hello, and hello to everyone in chat who can now hear my voice.
Yes.
Welcome.
It's Sam. Sam has come.
That is what they said.
What are you working on, bro?
I'm working on my sculpt, and I'm gonna now actually I'm painting the shirt.
Oh, the pattern?
Yeah, I'm gonna try anyway. I'm painting on 3D. Nooch, you did not meet me at Heroes Con. And do I know Nooch? Do I know?
No, I met Nooch. That's Ben. Nooch is Ben. I met him at Heroes Con, or no, it was Free Comic Day at Acme, and then we met again at Heroes Con, and we just like hung out the whole weekend. So.
Hi Ben. I'm Sam. I know Nate and Manny from the intrawebs, but Manny and I have met in person, in the flesh.
Yes.
So it's as if we met, actually. If you think about it. There's a lot of is it the commutative property? What's the one where like if A something B then B A C, something like that? I don't know. The point is, like, our genitals have been kind of are related through air, you know?
What?
Is what I'm trying to suggest. So, God bless America. I see. I am in Los Angeles, and then I'm gonna see Nate this fall at Lightbox again, and then Manny and Nate and I are gonna be there, and our genitals are gonna be even closer to each other.
I keep spitting on my paper.
And after the smudging last week, what am I even doing here? I'm not supporting your art, you know. Don't die. Ben says our genitals have touched the interwebs. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Amen. God bless me. Okay. Yes, I'm painting on a 3D surface, which is really cool.
You're a 3D surface.
I'm actually 4D.
Oh.
Do you know like from right. The Black, you know the Black Eyed Peas song where it's like Fergie's like, I'm 3008, you're 2000 and late.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I'm 3008.
Burgerlicious dip. Burgerlicious dip.
God, fuck me. It's gonna be stuck in my head all night.
You did.
I honestly brought that on myself.
Look at what you did.
Hi, Nate. I don't think Nate likes me.
No, he's just saying air balls.
Yeah, that's his contribution.
Air balls. Can I get some air balls and jet, please?
Don't worry, it's just Michigan things. Don't worry, just Michigan things.
Yeah.
Already, this is very hard. Hard is hard, guys.
Oh yeah. Hey, thank you. Fireballs, water balls, air balls, earth balls, antimatter balls, moon balls, Pluto balls.
With our powers combined, I am Captain Testicles.
Testes?
Oh, also, Ben, you should know that I am a corporate lawyer who is 41 years old. That is not. I did not lie. That's all true.
It's true. He was there.
I'm very serious.
This man never jokes.
Wait, are we talking? We are talking about balls, and now Sam is hard. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm also gay. Very important information. I forgot. That's a. Now you might wonder, like, not all gay people are super horny, and that's very valid. But this gay person is. But n equals 1. This one data point right here. Super gay. Super horny. Yes. That's Nate. Sam's secret is always hard.
Cap.
The layers to that.
Oh gosh.
I have this, it's almost serious art talk. I have this thing where it's like, you know, I have a lot of fun with 3D, but I kind of get caught up in the weeds a little bit. And then I'm like, God, how do I figure out how to like paint on this 3D surface? It's so hard in ZBrush. It's like, or since this is going to be a 2D painting, I can just worry about that later. But it's like, it's almost like I welcome the challenge in a sense of figuring this out. But it's kind of, I'm honestly kind of getting distracted a little bit, and I probably need to move on with my life.
Move on. God.
Move on. Move on, bro. Move on, bro.
Bruh. Bruh.
Bruh.
Here it is. You see that? It's coming. It's coming.
Dude, it's so good.
It's
You're
coming.
very good at drawing. You're a good drawer.
You're good. You're a good drawer.
I'm actually not.
Shut your mouth.
I'm not a terrible artist, but I don't think drawing is amongst my strengths.
You're a good 3D artist. Boom. I win.
I accept that because I actually am a decent 3D artist, especially for how little I've been doing it.
Oh yeah. You know you like it.
Yeah.
You know you like that 3D art, boy. I don't know why
you.
I'm doing that. Ew.
And then Ben said, "Dang, Manny, talking about something coming now." I feel like we're friends, Ben. Like I feel like you get me. And then Nate said, "Sam can draw, period." And that's fighting
Sure.
words right there. He just called me a liar.
You just got
Fuck you. Fuck you, sir.
Well, who's the lawyer? Huh? Who's the lawyer, Nate? No.
Yeah. Sam may try. Nate says Sam may try and strike that from the record with lawyer power, but he good. Fuck you. Even like, I don't even like him. I want to see Ben's art. He just posted his IG.
Oh yeah.
Ben, I'm gonna follow you. I'm Sam T. Lamb. Oh yeah, no, Ben, we haven't met, but I follow you guys. I follow the Time Police.
Nice.
Yeah, and I saw actually I liked you guys' post today. It was very, very good.
Look at that. Already follows him. It's crazy.
So good.
Wow, that is super wet ink. Holy cow. There's like a whole river just right there.
Oh, look at. Sorry, this is at Heroes Con. So there's a photo, Ben, of DWJ with I think one of your prints. Maybe I wanted to say that's really cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We like a little bit of Daniel Warren Johnson up in his house, you know.
Oh yeah.
What's cool about so I work for Ben. I work for Skybound, and in the video game department though. But I do like hang out with the others, and it's really cool because like I'll run across contracts we've done with Daniel. It's really cool because he's done like variant art and some actually just like art for a lot of our comics, which is really cool.
It is.
And it's just like. Yeah, it's just like oh, like as I'm a lawyer, but then I'm like, hey, I get to like my art heroes are
right
on
there.
here as well. Yeah.
Right there. So cool, man. Dude, that is so much ink. Oh my god. This is a new brush. I don't know, you can't really see it, I guess. But man, that's dangerous.
What's really interesting is like one of the reasons I like digital is that it's very it feels very potentially infinite in that you don't have like reusable sources, but for some reason I've never had that issue with pen. I actually like using ink. Maybe it's because pens aren't crazy expensive as far as art tools go. Paint feels very precious to me though, especially because like of course I'm like with that lawyer money I'm like I'm gonna buy the nicest oil paints, like the really, really top end stuff, and then because it's so nice I never use it, so what's the effing point?
Yeah.
But yeah, with pen it's like it feels like a badge of honor to get that far where you're using that much.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but I get what you mean. It's just a little bit annoying where you're like
I just want to
literally
draw,
in the middle. Yeah, you just want to draw and then your pen's like I disagree.
I was just trying to draw, bro, and it's like no, you must wait
man.
about 15,000 minutes. It's like, all right. It's so thick. It's like a crazy amount of ink on the page right now.
Let's see. So, oh, sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Nate says so after Ben shared his IG, he says, "Don't F-word me, I will sue." Oof, that's hot. That's Nate knows what turns me on, and that did it. Ben says, "Sam, you're the best. We're officially friends now." Correct. That's accurate. And then he said, "What? OMG? I presume regarding my Daniel Warren Johnson and the Skybound comment." Manny was talking about something being too wet. We were talking about hard things and balls. All related. It's all related to art. Nate says, we love wet paper, just draw with rainwater like the rest of us poors. Look, I didn't join art communities to not feel superior, okay? and I want to say, let me clarify, superior in the worst possible ways. Like, it has nothing to do with my substance or who I am as a person, it's money.
It's money. Straight up.
It's just that's actually, yeah. You know, I feel
Nailed
pretty
it.
superior.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Wow, I really don't like what I'm painting. So, okay, so the point of me, Ben, I'm working in 3D right now, I'm in ZBrush, and I'm trying to just think about how I'm going to paint this pattern on this shirt that I sculpted. This shirt looks pretty cool, but I have to paint this pattern, and this is where, like, there's this thing that happens in 3D art where it starts easy, and then something that seems like it should be easy ends up taking like a whole week just to figure out. But the thing is that this is a setup for a painting, so I really have to ask myself how much more time I want to be spending on this phase. I don't know. It's just really hard because it's really hard. Because I actually, as much as it sounds like I'm complaining, I actually do kind of enjoy the problem solving behind this.
Oh yeah.
But I think I think maybe having a time limit where maybe I'm not allowed to play with this for more than by Friday, maybe.
Oh, yeah, make it kind of.
And then just move on with the next phase of the project. Because I can solve this in clip later. Like the idea that I have is like I'm painting just to block in, right? I'm just blocking in the color, and then I'm gonna refine the details later in Clip Studio in our proper painting software. But in case people are curious, there is software for painting in 3D, like for game assets, and typically that is Substance Painter. Blender actually has a little bit that's pretty good. So the painting abilities in ZBrush are very basic, because ZBrush is made for sculpting, not for painting. So yeah, but it's just like any other thing with digital art, is like you end up having to get like 8 different licenses to different software, which is so annoying. It's like you gotta get a Photoshop license, or at least Clip. That's what I use. That's what Manny, Nate, and I use. We all paid for one-time fees, right? Oh no, I think Nate has a subscription.
Yeah, I have a subscription on my iPad, but I paid the one-time fee on my desktop. But now that I'm subscribed on my iPad, I'm pretty sure it carries over. But
I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. And actually, the subscription's pretty cheap, so I actually might. The next time they have a major update, I might just switch to that, because I like to use Clip on my iPad as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but on 3D, it's like it's like I have ZBrush for sculpting, and then you have Substance Painter for painting and texturing, and then you have Maya for topology, which I don't need. And there's like software for everything. So by the time you're done with your monthly licenses, it's like $300 a month just to have the licenses.
Yep. It's insane.
Of course, if you work in industry, then it gets solved for because your studio pays for your license. So
yeah.
Substance used to actually be a one-time fee, and then they got bought out by Adobe. So
Oh.
So that'll do.
And they're like, no.
They're like, we're gonna fold you into the rest of our creative suite. It's like, okay. Ben says we need a Sam video stream. Cross the streams. I love you so much. Ben guy is amazing.
Cross the stream.
Hey, okay, this is a reach, but we're gonna go for it, and Nate's gonna be really proud of me. If I'm Asian, what color is my screen? I'm trying to say it's something about golden showers and yellow. I dropped. I really didn't land that. You know, it's enough that there's some funny joke in your guys' head right now, and that's enough for me. That's true art. I don't really care about whether or not I accomplished it, as long as it's in the world.
As long as you put it there.
As long as you put the joke in someone's brain.
It's yellow.
It's yellow. Because I'm Asian. This is recorded, right?
It is. It is. The people in the future will look upon this day. Maybe.
On this gay? What?
On this day, no.
It's not what I heard, but okay. Poly paint. I will say one thing in ZBrush is there is a way to like do essentially like hue saturation value adjustments.
Yeah.
That can be really nice. After you've painted it, you can adjust the colors.
I'll paint you and adjust your colors.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, oh, oh. Got him.
There's kids here, man.
Oh yeah.
Manny is so inappropriate.
Ben says, as long as you put something somewhere.
Yay, Ma, I did it. I put it in, Mom.
That's some racist stuff. No.
This actually looks really good. I guess it's some basic paint. It looks really nice.
You look really nice. Ooh,
Hey, no.
Got him.
Felt that in my loins.
Nailed it. Bye bye. It's a new brush. New brush I'm playing with right here, right now.
I want to see.
This,
Oh, nice, dude.
This new brush pen. It's really liquidy. It's really liquidy.
Ben said that's some racist stuff, Manny. I mean, Manny's famously racist, so. Ben, are you white or are you other? Out of curiosity. I'm full Asian.
I'm full Asian.
8.5 mathematically. That's being half and half. That's how that works. Is literally. But the question is, which half? Bottom half? You know?
Hey-whoa.
Full Asian versus, I don't know. You're either full Asian or you're fake Asian.
Sam ain't fake Asian, that's for sure. He ain't
No,
faking
I'm-
shit.
I'm all real, baby.
All
Right.
real.
Oh, life.
Oh boy. Went to the gym today.
Oh,
Guess what I did?
boy.
Guess what I did? Go ahead and guess.
You, pornography. No, you, oh shit, this game's really hard. You crushed it. Is that what you did? You crushed it?
Yeah. Yeah, I crushed it.
Nice. Nice. Now, what did you do? What happened today?
I just did the row machine for 50 minutes. I didn't feel like doing anything else, so
We talked a little bit about it. Like, rowing machine's cool, right? Like, I really
Yeah.
like it a lot.
yeah. I
Do you
stopped
use your
doing
legs?
the treadmill and I just started doing the row machine, honestly. Stopped running, started rowing.
Actually, you make me think I might want to get a rowing machine. I just got kind of like that feeling when you realize that that's gonna solve a lot of problems and you should really consider doing it. They're not crazy expensive, but the big is I never had space before, but we don't park in the garage. We just use it. Half of it's my gym and the other half honestly is like storage. So I think at this point I'm just gonna get a rowing machine for it.
Yeah, why not?
I've just been kind of getting chubby, and I don't really mind that per se, actually. But given I'm getting older, I just think that anything that like counteracts just the inexorable draw of entropy, I think will really help. But like rowing is also just hella good for you. It's a full body exercise, with the exception
Yeah.
it's no push. But you can just do some push-ups. But you also go to the gym, so
Yeah.
it's
I need to
I
actually
got-
like do some chest stuff though. But I'm just like, what do I want to do? What kind of workouts?
Do you have any
will I
questions
think
about
are
that?
fun? Huh?
Yeah, actually, what you just said, like it's just like art, right? It's like
Yeah.
yes, there are certain things that are more optimal for others, but it's whatever keeps you coming back, keeps you coming through.
Yeah.
And it's like I recognize that I love strength focused workouts just because I like the idea of being strong, but my kind of workouts won't really make me huge or jacked because it's not really bodybuilding style, which is very high volume, right? Like lots of reps until you're fully pumped out.
Yeah.
But I just never really been interested in that, to be honest, and part of it's because I'm just not a big person, so like trying to be big is like fighting my genetics. I mean, I'm not like you've met me, like I'm not like scrawny, but I just don't need to look jacked, you know. And also I just like the functionality of being strong. But there's something about like so bench press, like flat barbell bench press, is actually not one of the most optimal ways to grow chest, but it's a really fun exercise, right? Like it's a cool exercise to do.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, even like I know plenty of people who their primary focus on push is dumbbells, which you can do at home if you wanted to, but you're going to the gym. So
Yeah.
and cable rows as well are also really fun.
Oh.
Ben said, dude, I have to reconnect. Manny got a Blue Beetle ad before joining. Oh, I really want to watch that.
Yeah.
That looks like probably one of the better DC adaptations I've seen a trailer for.
Yeah.
Recently. Like, and DC's had some pretty good movies. Like, I love the Suicide Squad, the reboot or remake or whatever.
Yeah.
Also,
the
did
James
you guys
Gunn
watch
one.
Peacemaker?
I have not seen Peacemaker yet.
Bro, John Cena is so good. It's very good.
Yeah.
It's like campy, and he plays it so well. And actually, there's parts of the show where I cried. Like, and it's like
No way.
parts where you would be surprised that you cried, but just because they did character development, they earned it. It's a really good show. It's really good.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. So.
Yeah, but it's on HBO, so like not everyone has access to that. Noah says, "Don't neglect your back, brother." Amen. Let's
Well, the
see.
room machine
And then-
isn't that back? Does it do back?
Yes, correct. Yes, it's primarily that actually. It's primarily latissimus dorsi, and also traps and
The legs.
fuck. What's the muscles underneath the traps? In between the traps, the rhomboids.
Rhomboids. Oh, is that like the little riblets?
Yeah,
Is that what?
right, like
Ooh.
wedged right between the traps and the lats.
Yes.
You get that little bump there. That's really hot.
Yeah, that's what I need, man. Where are you joining audio from? Oh, we're on Sam's Discord channel.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we can also.
You
Well,
wanna
Ben,
switch?
are you on Mouth Breathers Guild?
I think he's on the channel. Pretty sure.
We could just switch over to that,
Yeah.
so
Let's
we
do
can
it.
get on and hang out. Want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
See you. Boom.
Hello.
Haven't talked to you in so long, man. It's crazy.
I know. There he is. There's the guy.
Heyo.
Oh my gosh.
He's like,
You guys are killing me. It's hilarious.
yeah,
What's up,
you're
bro?
welcome. Welcome. Yeah,
Hi,
I just happen to have a random server that's actually a kind of an over glorified group DM. It's like we don't really do it together, so it's just like Manny's and my go-to, and we're streaming. But yeah, we can always jump over, and I'm just here to support Manny, and since I'm doing art myself, I would rather not do it alone.
I feel the same way.
What are you working on?
More time, please. We're in the third arc is what I'm working on right now. We're publishing arc 2, so.
Nice.
Trying to see. Wait, are you guys already printing? You are, right? Do you?
No.
Okay, not yet. But you guys will, I assume, announce. How about? Do you have any? Excuse me, digital yet?
Everything is currently digital on Webtoons. So we're posting weekly on Insta and then on our Webtoons page as well.
Okay, I'll just catch it that way.
Nice.
Yeah, I love. Are you
Can we get a business? Can we get a business 101, Sam? What's the best way to get everything out there? Go everything.
I actually, I talked to
want
Manny a
all
lot
this.
about this, and I think Manny can actually answer the question better than you. I mean, I hate to say it, but so look, what I can answer the question this way, which is I'm really close with our comic publishing team led by Sean Makowitz. And if Sean for some reason is listening to the stream at some point, what's up? And without speaking for him and without
too cool for me. I'm not cool. I need to up my cool game to meet Sean.
Well, you're pretty cool, but it's also like we're all nerds, right? So like don't be too cool. It like when you have companies like Skybound, for example, or like Image, or that kind of tier of comics, which is like pretty well established, but still like out in like all of our people are nerds, right? Like everyone who works at our company up to the exec level are all nerds. And when we meet people, it's like at cons, and it's like through these organic ways. We just opened up a video game studio, which is that's public information now, so I can talk about it. What I can't talk about is we've been hiring artists, and I can't name them, but the way we found all the artists was very organic. Like some of the names are just like, it's just people right? Like, so there's like some of that, but a lot of people like I had never heard of, and I asked our producers like, where'd you find them? It's like, honestly, like, somebody on the comic publishing team was thinking about working with this person, but they never saw a fit for it, but they seemed like they would really be a fit for this game we're working on. And so why don't you hit them up and see if they're available, if they're taking freelance work. So it's that kind of organic thing where the opportunity doesn't pan out initially, but it can later, Yeah. And so it's hard for me to give practical advice based on that, other than to put it simply, like, just keep showing up, which you guys are all doing, like both of you guys. So, but I wouldn't.
I don't know about that. Manny keeps saying like, Ben, you need to get on Twitch. You need to like up your social presence, and I'm like, dude, I'll divulge as well. This is against my better nature from like a cybersecurity perspective, because that's my day job. But I'm 40 plus as well, and I'm just like, I've got kids. Like, I just like to draw. It's fun. It's creative. Like, I'm wanting to do, my own stuff now, since my kids are a little bit older. And like, if stuff happens, it happens. Like, that's cool. But I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'm old. I want to go to bed, Sam.
Yeah, you and I share so much in common, actually. Like it's people ask me like, do I want to make something out of art, right? Like, given my day job, and my short answer is no. But my longer answer is, art is way more important than what I do as a day job, in my own personal life, which is saying something, because I actually really like being a lawyer. But so if there was a way where my life organically led to me doing art more full time, it would be hard to imagine me closing that door, or like not considering it seriously, at least. So I keep showing up with that kind of vibe in the back of my head. But like you, being over 40, I'm effing tired. I don't have kids, so I have that much going for me. But I love kids. I'm just saying that, like, being a parent is one of the hardest things you can do, right? Like, it's they're, let's be honest, kids are tyrants.
They can be.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you like.
Yeah. Right? There's not really a day out from being a parent. Trust me, I have cats. I know.
I was gonna say, I've heard you can always drop them off at like Walmart and just pick them up later, but I don't know. I've not tested that theory. It's what I've heard.
Are you talking about my cats? Can you imagine my cats just roaming Walmart randomly? That'd be
hilarious.
That'd be hilarious. They're like, who are these cats? And it's like, well, they live here now. Yeah, but like, just looking at your stuff, Ben, and then I don't know if you looked at my IG, but like, my art's not phenomenal, but I definitely am not a layperson. Like, I'm like, this is like, I'm pretty serious about this stuff, and I'm playing at a pretty high level as well. My friends are people like Manny, and like, we have the same mentors, right? Industry mentors. We met through Steven Zapata. who
Oh, yes.
so it's like Steven's a friend at this point, and it's just I'm around, right? This is my community, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means in the long run, and I feel like you have a similar vibe where you're just like showing up and seeing what happens, I guess.
I don't know. I originally from the Midwest, and so there wasn't a lot of ability to just go in and hang out and just interact with artists frequently. And now that I've moved over to North Carolina, it's like, holy smokes, like, you can go, you can hang out, you can just show up, and like showing up is a big part of it, right?
Yeah.
It's happening.
And then, I mean, thankfully, you brought up Daniel Warren Johnson. Like, D-Dubs is just
Oh yeah.
so down to earth. Andrew McLean, so down to earth. Like,
Oh yeah.
they're just
Trad more.
people. And yeah, Trad. Like, they're
So
just
cool.
easygoing dudes. And just being able to talk and chit chat, and they're so willing to open up and talk about the craft and what they're doing and how they're doing it. And every time, like, in the past year, I've ran into Daniel Warren Johnson 3 times, and every time I walk away with like a new little bit of information or new recommended reading or new tools, and like, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
So I've been referring to him as like Sensei D-Dub.
Sensei D-Dubs.
Yeah.
Great.
By the way, Noah in chat says you guys are the cool comic book guy club. I mean, I'm not, but I'm the person who like keeps showing up for some reason and just hang out in the back smoking weed. My energy, and you know what? You guys like it, so it's okay.
That's right.
Yeah, I've had similar relationships with a lot of artists where I'm just like, they're just down to have me along for the ride. They're just there. And by the way, everything I've heard about Daniel Warren Johnson is like, he's such a stellar human being, and what a cool. I'm just like so grateful for him. But like, also, let me just say, like, I also have met full artists, and what I kind of appreciate about that is that it reminds me that like, there's something that kind of hovers next to everything that we do, right? It's not just about the art, it's about its potential for, I don't know, like storytelling. Especially you guys are comic artists, right? Like storytelling is a huge part, but even me as an illustrator, as a character illustrator, there's story in everything I do. And I guess I'm not interested in what kind of helped liberate things for me is like, oh, you can be a really good artist and a complete jerk. And so I'm not interested in just hanging around. Like, I no longer feel like I have to like earn the right to be here, because the people I care about are the people who would never judge me for being there anyway. Like, they would be glad that I'm there, can talk shop. I have literal work to show for it. Like, I'm not a theoretical artist. I'm a real one. And that part I celebrate hard. I celebrate the human element of that. Well, except for Manny doesn't like me, so I don't know why he likes me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Well, I think what's great is, we, and I'm going to speak for all of us in the room, so just know that my voice is your voice.
Are you white? Because, like, I'm used to that, so...
I'm certain that works from a legal perspective right now.
Yeah.
For everybody when I say this. But like, there's definitely that iron sharpens iron mentality, right? You meet people with like mindsets, you meet creative types that you get along with, and it's really cool to find a community that's passionate, that's just, they're making art because they want to make art. I'm certain we all like eventually have the hopes and dreams that, one day, I'm not saying anything, but if IDW was like, oh, we really like your piece of art and want to put it on one of our covers, oh well, I can die happy. I'm just saying, that's an example. But we get to hang out with cool creative people, and it just makes us more creative. It keeps that fire stoked. So
I recently had kind of a meltdown that I won't go into, just because of personal stuff. But art was at the heart of it, just because art's like the most important thing for me, so of course it was. And what I did, as Manny knows, is like I quote unquote quit art. What I mean by that, I actually be kind of specific about it, is I quit my identity as being an artist because I was kind of getting in the way a little bit. It brought with it was like a Trojan horse for a lot of other bullshit stuff, including perfectionism. Because if I see myself as an artist, then I have a certain expectation of standard for myself, you know. I'm not saying that's true for all people who use that word. It just happened to be true for me. So I kind of quit it. I'll tell you, I actually didn't miss the moniker. The one thing I missed, and I knew I would miss, it was just cool to see that I missed it, was the people. Like, it was the doing this, showing up, and like literally the entire time I've been talking, I've just been painting, you know, and I'm not even thinking about it. And it's almost like part of it is I get really inspired to make because I hang out with other artists. And that's real. Like, when I see Manny draw, I just like, honestly, looking at him now, like, I really want to go get out my brush pen and draw. But it's also more subtle than that. It's more unconscious of that. Like, I don't know about you guys, I suspect this is true for you, but art is like a thing that I do. It's one of the safest places in my life, you know. And when you do it with other people, that sense of security is magnified. Just because I'm just like, oh right, like, especially because I grew up. And then I'll stop rambling. But I had parents who were problematic, and for one, they were boomers, so there's just like that was a thing against them already. But they were really. I remember when I was younger, I would show them art I did, and you know what the response was? It's like if you think of the worst possible response, this may not even be on the list, but they said, "Why are you even showing this to us? This doesn't matter to us."
Oh, that's rough.
That's actually like I debate whether that's worse than if they just been like, oh, it could be better, or it's like not good, because at least they'd have an opinion about it, right? But my parents were very and they thought they were taking care of me, because essentially what they were getting at was like this isn't, it's just like amalgam of weird fears, like, is this going to make money, or how is this relevant to the world, right? How is this going to make our family live, things like that. So, but for me as a 9-year-old hearing that, what I heard was like this thing that matters to me. Like, it was hard not to feel shame in that moment, because what I did, I had to reconcile the fact that this thing mattered to me, but it didn't matter to the world. And I've kind of carried that vibe with me ever since I was a kid. But when I'm around other artists, that part of me goes quiet, because I don't need to convince you guys like that this matters, right? So I'm around my people.
Yeah. I was gonna say that's rough. Like I had a very nurturing childhood. I blame. I love my grandmother for getting me into comics. The first 2 comics I ever owned was when I was 10 years old, and went to a shop with my grandmother. She was like, "Oh, you want those books?" Like, sure. It was just yes. There was no question. There was no caveat. And then it was one of those things where I started drawing the pictures that I saw, and I started drawing the things that, this was in the 90s, so 90s X-Men.
Yep.
Started drawing that, and it's like, oh cool, let me put this up on the refrigerator. So everything became like, I'm going to do something cool that'll go up on the refrigerator. I was a total refrigerator art kid. Like, what's good enough to go up there? So I hate to hear that, Sam, because that is definitely a very difficult childhood to grow up with, where I think there's something to be said. Like, if you find that your child or someone that you're caring for, like, you nurture that thing, right? You give them the tools to grow. So I'm glad that you stuck with it. Like, holy smokes, that definitely says a lot about your character. So
although I should say that I had to fight to get it back to, and like, it was thanks to friends like Nate and Manny that I could even get there. Had a fighting chance for it. And I should also say, like,
Nate.
yeah, what's really interesting about this too is that I think ironically what was the source of resilience was that despite what my parents said, which was still very damaging, like, their practical activity was still supportive. So it was actually, it created a dissonance, but it was enough, I think, for me to go, because they're the ones who bought me my art supplies, right? And if I asked for them, they actually usually got me what I wanted. So I just think that, like, it was a little bit sad, and actually this energy, man, you're probably not surprised to hear what I'm about to say, but like, it was more of like, oh, Sam, this is quirky, which we now realize is probably autism and also the fact that I'm gay. And so it kind of like it fed into this thing of like we don't hate our kid, but he's not really like we just feel uncomfortable when he comes out of his weird little nerd cave and like asks us to care, you know. That's kind of the vibe that I got from them. And so, you know, there was still like a weird level of support there, but they didn't support me arguably in one of the most important ways you need to support a kid, which is just to help them feel seen, right? That they like belong. Yeah. So it is what it is, and I obviously have done a lot of thinking on it. But I don't need them anymore. You know, no, I don't hate my parents. Actually, I live with my mom now because she has slight dementia, so I take care of her. But I actually have a lot of compassion for myself when it comes to feeling bad about art, because when I unpacked this stuff in therapy, I was like, oh damn, I'm surprised I even do art at all anymore, to be honest. Like it's like that's like you're saying, Ben, like it's like good for me for even still being here.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm sorry, you can probably hear my wife yelling at the dog in the background.
I love it. I love it.
So Manny, actually, he was. I'm just gonna tell Manny's story in the background. So Manny came from another planet. His planet was gonna collapse, so his parents sent him here on a spaceship.
Yep.
And played heavy metal music in the capsule while he flew to Earth. He crash landed in, we'll just say North Carolina. We'll just keep it simple. And like grew up to be, you know, an awesome artist, influenced by like the coolest people in the world, and like rocks out in a band. So, you know, that's Manny's origin. You're welcome, Manny. I memorized that just for you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna type that out and put that on my website.
I'm always supportive. Whatever I can do.
That's awesome. Thanks for that. Because you got it exactly, like, right on. Like, boom, that's exactly what happened.
I was worried I missed a detail here or there, so.
I mean, I landed in Massachusetts, but, you know, I worked my way down south, you know?
Gotcha. I was close.
Yeah, you're close.
I'll get it right eventually. You know, this is recorded, so we'll just play it back and like.
Yeah, we'll
find
figure
a way
out. We'll fine tune it.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Exactly. We've been ignoring the chat. I have a feeling like I'm now feeling bad that I've jumped in.
I have an eye on it with my fancy second monitor, like as if you guys don't have monitors.
I don't. I'm talking to everybody from an iPad, so I'm sketching on the iPad and talking to you right now.
Your audio quality is pretty good actually for that. Yeah. Mine is always really muffled. Oh, do you know why I just realized, Manny, why I probably is muffled on my iPad? I have the fucking Sketchboard Pro. Isn't the mic like on the side?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so like when you put in Sketchboard Pro, you push it in, right? So it's flush.
Yeah.
So it's literally covering the mic. Well, okay, that explains it. Next,
we're solving technical issues in the meantime soon.
Yeah.
That's right.
I should probably use AirPods or something.
If you want.
No, it's a chat. Don't move there. Watch. It's like Toy Story when you look at the toys.
Then they stop moving. Those little bastards. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get them one day.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I believe in you. Yeah. Are you the next door neighbor kid who tortures the toys? Is that your energy?
He is. There's no way he's a Sid. No way.
Yeah. You don't know me. Yeah, you're.
I'll leave that to Kevin. Like Kevin seems like he could be a Sid. Don't tell Kevin I said that.
Kevin seems like.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah. Because Kevin seems like he exudes being really nice, so he probably has that secret life like that we don't know about.
Oh yeah, like as soon as like Kevin walks away from somebody, he's like, I don't give an F. It's like
I don't give a F.
That's right.
Is it weird that makes me like him more somehow? Like I don't know. I don't know why that is. It's so weird.
Oh yeah, nailed it. Nailed it, guys. Again.
Like we've known each other forever.
Yeah. We're just, we're just stardust, man.
Are you high right now?
We're
No,
gonna
I'm
start
just like
singing
focused
Dust
on
in the
this
Wind.
finger.
Although I kind of want,
What was that?
I kind of want an edible right now. Let's see what I've got. I got some hybrid gummies.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's almost my bedtime anyway. Oh, life.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
So Ben, are you drawing digitally? Since you're on your iPad, are you like penciling those pages digitally?
Well, I transitioned because I got tired of the pen.
Okay.
I was working on roughs. I roughed in 1, 2, and 3. And now I've moved over. I'm trying to do everything for the samurai cowboy western
Oh, nice.
in actual pen and ink. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
Nice, dude.
And I revised everything. I sent the script that I was thinking about, I can't think about it and send it to Kevin. The script that I typed,
Yeah.
I sent that over to Kevin, sent it to a few other people just to get their feedback. So I had a couple of really good thoughts and revisions. And so I finished a V2 script yesterday and sent that off. I need to send it back to Kevin, but sent it to a few other people. Had to run it by my better half just to make sure, because it's one of those things where you hate, like, you're gonna put something out in the world and you really want the people that love you to be like, oh yeah, this is good. Sorry, Sam, that's just an expectation I have. Please, I don't want to.
No, I love it. Dude, I wanna learn from people who actually have support. Sorry, that sounds like a joke. I actually meant that somewhat seriously. It's great to see, and I love it.
So I sent that out over to her because I want one of those where it's like, oh yeah, this is good, instead of like the oh well, maybe you tried your best.
Yeah.
So I'm doing peer reviews on version 2, and then as soon as I get that done, then I'm going to start actually roughing out pages. I have an idea for a cover, so that's what I'm doing, like an initial rough right now on is the cover for the story page. So we'll see how that goes.
Hell yeah.
I probably will be the weird one because you're actually working on several other projects outside of that. So I'll probably be the weird one that like has all my crap together, and you'll be like, "Wow, Ben's got no life."
Ben's got. I don't know about that.
So, well, we'll see. I mean, I think that could probably be debated depending on, my life is spent with hauling around kids to activities and all the, the grown-up dad stuff.
The grown-up dad stuff. I don't know anything about it. So.
There's no need to rush.
Oh, I am not rushing. I am not rushing at all.
Manny, I bet Ben's hot.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Total nerd. Total nerd. Imagine.
Not mutually exclusive, sir.
Have you seen American Pie?
Yes.
Let's go with the Shermanator. That was the one I was most compared to in college. Shermanator.
Yeah,
so,
that's hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Google that.
No, I mean I was born in the '80s. Don't forget. So I know. Yes. I actually was like really into most of that cast. So my thing though is like I definitely the reason why the Shermanator is not necessarily attractive is that his personality is very wanting, right? It's very lacking. But like, okay, I'm just gonna phrase it this way. I don't love this phrasing, but there's this whole thing of like the way that women who are attracted to men tend to be attracted to men is very multifaceted, right? And something that a lot of straight men don't understand.
I agree. I do agree. I don't understand at all.
It's not that physical attraction doesn't matter, but it's like it has to be. There's a whole like character sheet, and like there's like each like trait is given a certain level of points, right? And physical attraction is often not even the most important one. I'm like that. It's not that it doesn't matter. It's just hardly dispositive, and that over time also it can become a contraindicator for attractiveness. What I mean by that is that being good looking, I've come to correlate it, and I therefore have like a reflexive expectation that it also comes with being an asshole. When I say good looking, I mean mainstream good looking, because it would be tautological to, you know what I mean? But like to be mainstream, like you could be in Hollywood, often comes with being an asshole. Not always, but often. And so I know I'm not the only person. I know a lot of women who like tend to, that's actually usually a ding to start with, and then if it turns out that they're a really good, funny, kind person that has really cool hobbies, then that is like, that's fun to bring along for the ride. So I've always been like that. So which is funny because I think some people think of me as classically good looking for an Asian guy.
I don't know what that means.
Yes. It's because a lot of gay dudes are racist, so that's like a certain point. But,
that's what they say.
Yes, I've
You're
literally
good
heard
for
that.
an Asian guy. Like, what
when I
does
was
that
in college,
mean?
one of the first quote unquote compliments I got was like, "I'm not normally into Asian guys, Sam, but I find you very attractive." I'm like, that's not a compliment.
What?
No bueno.
That is the most non-compliment I've heard.
But it's interesting because I've been on both sides of the the track, so to speak, because I grew up very scrawny Asian, like definitely didn't get anyone's attention, and then I grew into my ears, and then I also started working out, and it's so obvious to me, so plainly obvious to me when people are just looking at me because of like a very unidimensional like aspect of my physical appearance. Because I'm like a very interesting person, if I can say that. Like I have a lot of there's a lot of icebreakers to like that you can like start a conversation with me on. But when people start with like, "Wow, you're so hot," I'm like, "You really?" Like it's not the fact that I have a whole Instagram that has a bunch of art on it. You don't start with that. Like what the f? Like Jesus. Yeah. So anyway, the point is that you sound hot to me, Ben. That look, that Shermanator look, combined with everything else I know about you, does make you extremely hot. So.
I will take that as a compliment. I don't like.
Tell your wife? Question mark? Yes. Oh, you said that earlier that you have.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Can I turn that into something like that? Hey, I hear that people find me attractive. Wink, wink. And I don't think that's.
I would recommend against that. Like I don't know anything. I don't know anything about marriage, but this is really something good.
Probably not gonna go well.
You can say though that hey honey, I met a gay dude on Art Server today, and he thought that I was hot. She'll understand that that's a big compliment.
Okay. Don't know that I'll try that, but if the opportunity presents itself, we'll see.
Amen. That's all I ask for is just. Noah asked, so serious question, how did you guys all meet? I need to get out and meet more artists to do the same thing, but I have no idea where to start. Well,
go to cons.
Yeah, go to cons.
Go to your comic book.
No joke, no, for real. Yeah, that's I've met many of my mentors at cons.
Yep.
You meet other artists. Because I mean, God, if you go to a con, you make even one art friend. That's pretty much everything right there, right? I mean, but I also guarantee you that from there you will quickly build a network, because inevitably people know people.
Meet cool people like Sam and Manny, and then you'll be set.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be set. or
just Manny. To answer the specific question, which will buttress our answer, Manny and I actually met online. We met through
what dating site?
It was. Do you remember OK Cupid? No, I'm joking. By the way, that still exists. By the way.
Yep.
And it's still apparently pretty good. So I don't know. Manny and I met through an art workshop through Steven Zapata's first workshop and one of the few he had. We were in the
you
same
guys
semester.
went to Zapata's?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Totally jealous. Sorry,
But we
that's
kind
another
of-
conversation.
Yeah, we kind of independently became friends pretty fast, and then we kind of sealed the deal because we hung out with each other at Lightbox Expo last
Yeah.
year, which is not really a con, but it's it's when I say con, I mean it's like events. And then Ben and Manny just met at Heroes. So
Yeah. It
so
was
that's how they met.
it was a free comic day at Acme Comics, and Ben Roberts was like, "Hey, you guys, you and Kevin should come up and table for a free comic day." And Ben Hill was volunteering at Acme, and that's how we met, and then sealed the deal on here at Heroes Con, because we were literally walking to a drink and draw event, and we were walking right behind, like Kevin and I were walking right behind Ben, had no idea, and then like sped up a little bit, and then we were like, holy shit, it's Ben! Okay!
Hey, let's go drink and draw.
Yeah,
Hey,
and then that was it. So,
love to see it.
serendipitous, for sure.
Yeah, but I have to say, like, that's the I don't know, it was Noah, right, Sam, who brought that up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Funky Flash Man.
Okay. I don't know how old you are, Noah, but I have to say, I'm, again, in my 40s, and it's taken me this long to know, like, you just have to come out of your shell a little bit. Like, just be a little bit outgoing, like, talk to people. What are you interested in? Do you draw? Do you write? What's the cool stuff that you like? Find really cool people like Sam and Manny who have similar interests, and then, like, just hang out, like, have a conversation. Although Manny's like, yeah, Ben's this cool guy, I'm still trying to talk Manny into meeting up and, like, just having a drink sometime. I
Yeah.
think we're like 30 minutes away from each other. But
Yeah.
Manny's busy and Manny's cool and has a lot of other really cool people that want to hang out with him. So I'm just fighting for his time.
All right, I'm moving too. I'm moving.
Oh yeah, he's quote unquote moving,
Come
which has
on.
been his excuse. It's been his excuse for a while now.
I'm backing up, man. How dare you, sir?
No, I gotta give you a hard time.
So easy, It's so easy to give him a hard time.
I was gonna say, hopefully we get to hang out in Asheville. So end of
Yeah.
September. If anybody's around Asheville, North Carolina, at the end of September, come to the Asheville Beer City Con.
Oh yeah,
Beer City Comic Con.
Beer
What the
City
heck is it
Comic Con. Yeah.
Beer City Comic Con. Come hang out, drink, talk comics, talk nerdy to us.
Nerdy baby.
That's right.
In Twitch chat, Selson667 says, "What's good, Jim Lee? LOL. Nah, what's up, yo?"
What's up, Selson? How you doing?
Yeah.
What's
Thank
up?
you. Thanks
Noah
for coming,
says,
man.
"I'm mid-20s, so I like to think it's not too late." Hardly.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, we
What would you
Noah and I
call
met
him?
in college, so we know each other.
Yeah.
Funky Flash Man and I, we're the same age, I think.
Funky Flash.
We have got a Nate has joined the Discord.
Nay.
Nate.
Hello, Nathaniel.
Greetings, my friend.
Greetings, sir.
Hey, howdy.
Greetings.
Oh man, he's got like a Sean Connery voice.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's right, my friend.
Let's talk about it because he has a sexy DJ voice and it's amazing.
Why? Thank you, Sam. That's very.
Okay, well, I didn't. Okay, that's a lot. Okay.
Sorry. I gotta kind of keep a lid on it because I was too loud.
You're too loud.
That's-
It's bad. At
Yeah.
Turn it up a little bit.
Yeah.
gonna say the only way I would sound like that is if I had like the worst COVID cold in the world. It was probably on death's door. I might sound that cool.
I might say.
Yeah, that's my secret. I'm on death's door every other day. Horrible. Kind of like it's like the Last of Us fungus growing in my throat.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always dying.
Yeah. Cap, I've got bad news. I'm going to turn into a spooky, clicky mushroom monster any day now.
Spooky clicky mushroom monster. I hate those.
Like that's just un-American. It's just kinda,
How
I
un-American
ask
of
you
you.
to deboard this ship, this vessel right now.
yeah, you're a danger to the passengers
That's right.
aboard the USS Patriotism.
Patriotism. Ta-da.
Hi, Nate.
Hey guys.
Yeah. What's up, Nate?
I feel like you were already here because I was talking shit about you for most of that time. So
Oh, good. Yeah, I am. Yes, I had to vacate the premises for a brief while.
that's what my
Now
pig says sometimes.
I've returned to my cave, my little art cave, so I can print stuff for tomorrow. I have to make the trek back to the Windy City
Wait, what's tomorrow?
Thursday.
But what? What event are you preparing
Yeah,
for?
it's like Thursday, August. What? I don't even know what day.
He's almost there.
Time is moving, but-
It will be the 17th.
No, I'm
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to talk about what. Wait, I'm confused about what you're preparing for.
I'm going to a con called Anime Magic with an
Oh, I don't think you told me about this. That's cool. Where is it?
No,
Where is it
I got-
located? In
It's
Chicago.
it's in Chicago. Yeah. Yes, it's at a convention center like slightly north of the city proper.
Cool.
So I
And
was
speaking-
just there last week, but now I'm going back.
Dude, talk about that effing hustle, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
This
The
guy
hustle
here
is
has been
real.
hustling like crazy.
How did it go last time at the Chicago?
let's just well, if I had to pay for a hotel room, it would have been pretty sad.
It would have been pretty
Put it
sad.
that way. But thankfully, I had a buddy who lived like 20 minutes from the convention center.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, and just like the fan expo stuff that's really like general audience. Well, we got comics here, we got some anime, we got big movie stars, all that stuff. It's people aren't as spendy at those shows, I find. So
Okay. Well, that's good enough.
Yeah, that's like and how much was table space? Because I know
It was-
we were looking at GalaxyCon,
Dude.
which is the fan expo here, and they wanted what, like $400, $600?
Yeah.
It
Yeah, it was
ridiculous.
insane. It was a
yeah,
ridiculous amount.
it's wild. Yeah, I'm doing GalaxyCon Columbus, but I probably won't next year. It was just sort of a gonna try it out kind of thing. But yeah, it's like $400.
Oh yeah,
This Fan Expo Chicago is a 4-day show, but it might as well be a 3-day show, which is why next year it's going to be a 3-day show. Because on Thursday you don't sell shit. Nobody sells anything. Really
Oh.
small crowds, and everybody's a 4-day pass holder that shows up, and they're just scoping things out. So yeah, basically it was like $370. I think roundabouts, and if you rebook, it's like $330. So I booked for next year, and this is keep in mind, I wouldn't be doing this unless if I didn't have connections in the area,
Yeah.
like if I didn't have people to stay with or bum food off of.
Yeah.
But my buddy Kane made me kimchi and shiitake, like udon noodle
Ooh.
like jars to take as a lunch
Oh, what a
for
guy.
like 2 of the days. Oh yeah, he's a stand-up fella. So that made it worthwhile. But like by on the flip side, this anime magic show is also, it's 3 days. It's in the same convention center, and it was $175 for a table.
Wow.
Like same amount of space.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so big difference.
Yeah, we have no idea I have no idea what to expect at the anime show a week after the Beer City Comic Con, because that's supposed to be an anime show, and I don't know if that's their first one or if they're pretty new to it or whatever. So, but it's only 1 day, and the table is pretty cheap.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, sometimes 1 day shows are worth it. Like if they're, especially if they're local or, some of that's, usually end up making the table at least.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good for like getting local connections and stuff. People who want to commission you for stuff.
True.
So.
I haven't had that happen yet, but.
Yeah, it's tough. I've had like a few people that have been like, "Oh yeah, let's work together," and then we talk, and then I haven't had too much come of it so far, but
yeah,
it's just part of the grind, as it were.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeedy do. I did
wipe
my hand on something. Dude, that black ink is still wet, man. Jeez.
Gosh dang.
That's like
You
me.
must have loaded that up.
I mean, I guess I did. I don't know. Because I was just like wiping it down,
Wait,
and then it was just like crazy.
Did Sam compare himself to your wet ink?
What do you... God, not everything I do is sexual, okay? I didn't know what you were thinking. That is so mean to me sometimes.
Not everything.
I
is
better
wet
stop.
is
I want to meet
sexy.
Sam and hang out.
I better stop.
Be friends. Don't worry. Don't worry, sir.
Oh, that's funny.
Guys, what if my art sucks and no one likes me? Answer in 3 sentences or more. or less, sorry.
Or more.
Say or more.
Or at least 3 sentences.
Yeah, I want you to go
I challenge you to do
excruciating-
more than 3 words. AKA, it's gonna be okay, Sam.
That sounds wrong, but okay.
Wrong.
I wish I could stream right now and show you guys. I guess I could stream. There's something so satisfying about painting on 3D, because it just feels like actually painting in for real life.
I feel like it's like
Aren't you painting for real life? It's just digital.
Yeah. I just realized I just said something that's not that interesting, but it's an observation about. Just forget I said it. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, guys. Don't look at me.
How dare you?
Wait, did you guys already talk about Funky Flashman's question about meeting
No.
people?
We're too busy.
We did actually.
irritating
Oh, you
each
did?
other.
Okay.
If you were actually here,
Yeah, how
I was
dare
not.
God.
We did explain to him how we met, but then we talked more broadly about the idea of like tips that we have, which is TLDR is go to cons, basically.
Yeah, just meet people, get out there. Go.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to figure drawing classes or like sessions in downtown Raleigh. Since then, they haven't been doing them. I think the artist that runs it is doing like a big exhibition or whatever in another country, or she's just traveling. I can't remember. But with that, I met her husband, who is a concept artist. I met a few other people, like one's an art director, and then like other people that are on our level of just trying to get the art career going, kind of thing. So just showing up to places where artists are at.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
I was gonna say, even like going on Facebook, which I know Facebook
Really?
is gross for old people. I mean, like going on Facebook to find events in your area. for like stuff like that, like life drawing and stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times they get posted there as events that you can, sometimes there's a ticket price. Maybe it's like $10, and there's like a live model. And there's this one place that was doing them for a while before COVID, where it was like, oh yeah, there's just like beers on the counter that you could take, and we'll have like 2 hours of like live drawing.
Whoa.
And it was pretty cool until that's ended, and now that venue is like a rehab center and no longer a place where people do stuff like that.
Dang.
So they even one time brought in, it was like a nature conservation place that had rehabilitated owls, and they had like an owl drawing thing. It was cool.
That's dope. I want to do that. I want to go to the zoo and draw some animals, honestly.
Yeah, I tried that once, and
They said,
animals
"Sir,
were-
get out of the cage."
yeah, the animals were very insulted by my friend.
You're
I wanna feel like
upsetting-
Aaron
you're
Blaze for a
upsetting the
second.
tigers.
Yeah, I'm basically Aaron Blaze, but just a little bit better.
Just
Just a
Like-
smidge. I'm not going to toot my own horn too much. I'm just-
Like I don't mean to talk shit about Aaron Blaze, but compared to me, he's a shitty artist. So just honestly the worst.
oh my god.
Wait, who are we crapping on?
No, we
I don't
love
know
Aaron Blaze.
Aaron Blaze.
Aaron Blaze is an amazing artist and is like one of the nicest human beings on the
Yeah.
planet.
Yeah, and he specializes in drawing and painting animals. Like he worked on The Lion King and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so he could just buy and sell us. I got you.
Yeah.
Multiple times over,
oh yeah.
probably.
Oh yeah. Guaranteed.
Cool. So let's crap on him.
Yes.
What do we gotta
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah, you should crap on people who are so far above you. There's actually no chance of this shit ever hitting them. We're so beneath them that it would be like shouting to the heavens at God, all of your complaints, and it's about the response you get back. Resounding
And
silence.
I saw what Sam was doing there, so I'm with you, Sam. I got you.
Yay. Yay.
That's great.
Us. Oh, us.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking to our friend Cedric right now.
Where we going? You should, man. The zoo in Ashboro is amazing. Funky Flashman, pimping the Ashboro Zoo. I'm down for a trip there if you want to go.
Oh yeah.
Who's going to the Ashboro Zoo? When we going?
When we gone? That's a good question. I know
Yeah.
Riley and Bailey are out there too. They're out in Ashboro.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Let's go hang out with those cool people.
Yeah.
I like them.
Yeah, they would. I'm sure they'd be down to meet up too. And they're also amazing artists. So
Yeah.
Riley Till, Bailey Powell, look them up. I'm gonna have to tag everyone's socials in this stream when I upload it on YouTube.
We'll leave it to you, Manny. You're good about that. I'm too lazy.
I'm trying, man. It's been working out though. It's been growing, so that's pretty cool. I was like, oh wow,
Manny
people are actually
blowing
liking
up.
it. It's crazy. Like, who knew? All you had to do is like put it out there.
I was gonna say, in some aspects that's okay, in other aspects you get arrested. You just have to make sure there aren't children around.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yep. Probably not here. Probably not.
Oh, put it away. I just had to pee. I swear.
Sir, it is the middle of the afternoon.
I had to pee bad.
This
You
is a
gotta
children's library, sir. This is a children's library.
Yeah. Oh.
The bathroom was just around the corner.
What? No way.
I'm in a part of 3D art where you just sit and wait. I'm unwrapping UVs is what it's referred to, and then my computer's working, so I just sit here and just, I don't know, touch myself.
Cool.
What 3D artists do.
It's a good non sequitur.
Just touch myself. Oh, Sam. He's just touching himself.
That's me. I'm talking about me.
Yeah, the best artists, touch themselves on the regular.
Jesus.
I mean, Mobius.
That's why I'm an incredibly productive artist. I'm one of the best.
Oh.
You guys don't even know.
I was gonna say, so the people that were listening to us have now turned off.
Yeah, no, they're done.
Who can blame them?
Like, I don't know about those guys.
These guys are some freaks. They're some freakazoids.
I kind of like it. I'm gonna subscribe.
Yeah. Did you guys ever watch Freakazoid cartoon?
Yeah.
I basically don't remember anything about it except the theme song, kind of. Like, I remember the vibes,
Remember the vibes, bro.
generally speaking.
I'm trying to remember. There is a podcast that, of course, my brain is not going to remember. Wizard and the Bruiser. There we go. My brain just worked. Wizard and the Bruiser. And they were talking about Freakazoid, and they had the guy that was the voice of Freakazoid from the cartoon on.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
I was like, I didn't know that was like, well, number one, I'm like, I felt really bad. I'm like, I don't know who the guy is, but I listened to it, and I'm like, I have a whole new appreciation for who the voice actor is now.
That's amazing.
Not enough of an appreciation to remember the guy's name, though. Jeez.
No, still can't remember that.
Still can't remember the name.
No, can't do that. But I blame that on the fact that, like, I don't remember half the people that I meet. So next time we're on this live stream, and Sam and you jump on here, I'll be like, "Oh, who's this? Who are these guys? These guys seem cool." I'll just meet you all over again.
That's fair. Yeah, most of the people I meet at cons, I mean, it's like in one ear and out the other. I don't remember. And it's unfair because I put my name all over my booth,
Yeah.
or it used to be anyway. Nate G draws, whatever. And some other people just name themselves something weird, or like, and it's like they're always like, "Oh, hey, Nate." I'm like, "Well, you have an obvious advantage because my name's on my ship, and yours isn't." It's just rude.
How dare you?
How dare you be creative? Be more creative than me with your cool names.
How dare you be cool and shit? I hate you.
Yeah. Really insensitive.
We're just sensitive artists. It's okay. It's all good.
Yeah.
Jalen's here.
Oh,
So
here we go.
Combine all your passions and draw John Wick as a pretty waifu with a pretty beard. Yeah.
I am.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that is very pretty. Nailed it. Already done.
Yeah, I don't see why how this doesn't qualify.
Oh yeah.
The-
Yeah.
I know Kung Fu.
I know Kung Fu.
And I'm going to I was about to say something absolutely wrong. I'm just gonna stop myself. Good, we're just gonna
Here, I'll save you with a really terrible story. So at Heroes Con, Ron Garney was there, and Ron Garney draws Berserker, which
Oh yeah.
hopefully everyone realizes Keanu Reeves actually writes Berserker. And so I was talking with Ron, who's a really cool guy, but I'm gonna screw it up. I'm certain that Ron's gonna listen to this, so he'll beat me up the next time. But he practices jujitsu. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And apparently one of the times he was hanging out with Keanu Reeves, like, apparently Keanu tried to put him in some kind of chokehold. And Ron was just like, I don't know what you're trying to do, man, but this isn't going to work. So I was like, how cool. I just want the story, like, whether or not Keanu Reeves can put someone in a good chokehold, I just want to be put in a chokehold by Keanu Reeves. Like, that just sounds like a cool stuff.
Same.
Keanu, do me.
Trying to put him in a chokehold. Just trying to, you know.
That's hilarious. Like, I know there was martial artists that, like, you know, they're hired onto the movie or whatever to be like the henchmen or whatever, right? But they're like master martial arts guys.
Yes.
So they're like doing the fight choreography, and then of course the hero wins, right? And they like die or like get knocked out or whatever. And then after the movie's done recording or whatever, they're just like, I could totally beat that guy's ass. Like,
Yeah,
those moves are not real.
It's like most of those stunt guys are so, like, incredibly skilled and jacked.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just funny.
I think the only time that was not said on a movie set was any Steven Seagal movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
yeah, you're right. That guy can't afford real stunting. His Russian benefactors can't actually pay real jacked men to be in his movies.
He's got to keep breaking elbows, you know what I mean? He's got to keep breaking
Yeah,
elbows.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Beep boop beep boop.
Uh-oh, Sam's breaking down. I think that's low battery, Sam. Plug in.
Plug in.
That's an actual. That's definitely an autism thing right there. No, but it's. I'm having a good time. I think I'm tired from sculpting. Yeah, maybe I should take a break, but
You could.
I gotta do it because if I don't, no one's gonna love me. That's what we learned tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
If you don't do it, it doesn't go in the refrigerator. You know, your family looks down on you and is ashamed of what you brought. You brought shame on your family.
I brought shame on my ancestors.
Yep.
Yeah, you get it. You're smelling.
Shame on you and your cow.
Wait, Ben, you sure you're not Asian? Because feels like you get it.
Mm.
That's Asian.
I've watched a lot of Mulan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that white people even had ancestors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing that you guys had.
We do.
Oh.
They're called potatoes.
Huh. They grow out of the ground.
Nailed it.
Honestly,
Right.
honestly, I knew it.
My Irish ancestry.
Oh man, I could really go for some fries right now. We had some sweet potato fries earlier.
Speaking of potatoes.
Can I say when I was in Ireland, my Irish friends made fun of me for being obsessed with meat and potatoes. Like I could just have like a stew with like just their standard meat stew with like a Guinness or a Smithwick's, you know, which is like one of their local beers. And I think for me is like, it's not that it was like anything to write home about. It just felt like what the weather called for. Yeah, it was homey, exactly. And like, and of course it felt organic because it was in the area where the food came up. So like the weather was foggy and like, you know, that was exactly what my body wanted. But I gotta say, in terms of cuisine, it took me a while to realize this. Vietnamese food is the bomb. Like Vietnamese food is legitimately one of the greatest contributions to the human race. And growing up Vietnamese, I didn't know that because I just happened to grow up with the food, right?
Yeah, it's some of the best shit ever to exist.
Yeah, and probably because it's so versatile. There's kind of something for everyone.
The balance of the dishes is insane between like savory and refreshing and just
exactly.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
That was one of my favorite things growing up in high school. My best friend, that was where you went for any of the celebrations, like Vietnamese food.
Yeah,
amazing. Holy smokes!
I've never.
Anytime I heard there was like a cookover and they were having family, I'm like, can I come over? Can I hang out?
Yeah. Also, North Carolina has a pretty sizable Vietnamese American population.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't know, yeah. Don't know why.
I mean, you not know that, Manny. Come on.
Yeah. Well, Manny's famously racist, so.
Well, you know, you're
Manny,
right. You're right.
Did you know there are non-white people in North Carolina?
No.
Did you know that, Manny? Oh, you didn't. Okay.
No, that's crazy.
Now you know. The more you know.
What?
That's right. He learned something. We can teach him.
Well, let's not be too hasty here and scold man. Well, oh, you meant yeah. Let's not be too hasty here and think we can teach this guy something. No, I was gonna say, Manny is completely unaware of the people that live in and around him in the state because he spends all day in his dark, wet drawing cave.
Wait, there's people here?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
No, we're just the voices in your head. It's okay.
Yeah. He's not racist. He's just a vampire.
Yeah, he just literally he's stuck in. He's like the guy in Plato's cave, like making the little drums.
Yeah,
the
exactly
rest
right.
of the cave people.
The rest of the cave people.
One of my favorite little legal like anecdotes is Justice Souter, Justice David Souter. He was famously just like a recluse, which is kind of problematic for someone who's like one of the appointed leaders of the free world. You know that like, but like I kind of respected it. And there was a story about how Sandra Day O'Connor would like try to like matchmake him with women, and he's like, no, thank you. So like she bought him a TV one time, and then she came over and he had like completely covered it with books, and he like apparently had never used it. And I just like kind of deeply respect that as a nerd myself. I just think it's problematic that person like made our law.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully with the books that were law books and not what I would have stacked on top of the TV, which would be a bunch of graphic novels and fantasy books and everything like that. So
I think there's anything wrong with that personally, but
I don't know. Yeah, it's better than watching too much TV. Like, isn't there some famous like Supreme Court opinion about like torture where one of the justices like references 24, like he references Jack Bauer as like a justification for torture?
Yeah. That sounds right. That sounds right. That sounds like something.
I can't remember which of the demons who sit on that, institution wrote that, but I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's like, would Jack Bauer have not tortured? He's like, well, Jack Bauer's
it's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Hey, Kiefer Sutherland was at Fan Expo this last weekend.
Oh, nice.
No way.
Which I would mainly have been excited for because he voiced
Snake?
Venom Snake.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I think David Hayter was also there.
No way.
I didn't get a chance to see him because I was stuck behind my table. But
Dang.
yeah, there was.
How dare you?
I should have endeavored to go say hello to those guys.
You should have. Damn it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I know.
yeah, I was gonna say you acted like you had a table there or something.
Yeah,
I did. I was.
Oh, that would. Yeah, you should have just abandoned your table and like.
I should have just left it. Yeah.
Leave it behind.
I should have just been like, Kiefer, Kiefer, you remember me?
Kiefer,
I
come
played
hang
your
out at my
video
table.
game.
I spent hours with you. I swear.
Kiefer, you.
Love me.
What's what's his face? Ocelot really like?
What's Ocelot really like?
Is he really as big a cowboy as they say?
Is Raiden cool?
He's riding cool.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah,
3?
yeah. Raiden is not actually in the game that Kiefer Sutherland voices Snake in. So yeah,
I would have
Yeah.
failed. Kiefer,
Yeah.
Kiefer would have loved.
yeah. That
Something
ain't
on
it,
part.
Chief. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You ever get the chance though to play a good game with Raiden? Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, pretty sick.
Metal Gear Rising?
Yeah, it's just like a hack and slash game where you play as a cyborg ninja and you cut stuff up, like you can cut up, watermelons.
I think you can access him if after like 100 hours of playing Phantom Pain or something.
Oh no, you're right. You can get him. Yeah, you can get him the thing. You can run around the map like a freak.
Yeah. Looks
Yeah.
awesome. Love that game.
Oh, Jalen in chat dropping some knowledge. Zimmerman is Ocelot's voice actor.
Oh.
Nice.
Yep, we got a
Dropping
we got a
knowledge.
super fan in here. Well, I was literally wanting to know, I want to know what the real the entity known as Ocelot is like. And I was hoping Kiefer could tell me.
Keith?
He didn't have a chance, though. Just didn't
Yeah.
have a chance.
What a guy. He looks like a nice guy.
Jack Bauer?
Yeah. Jack Bauer. He's all covered in tats.
Dude,
Yeah.
hold on. Jalen is throwing down more knowledge. Revengeance was made. Revengeance. Is that a name of a game?
Yeah, it's
Revengeance.
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance is
Oh.
it's the full title of the game. It's like a nonsense word. It's vengeance and revenge mashed up.
Dude, that sounds like something that after a few glasses of bourbon, I'd totally be like, Revengeance is what we're calling our stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Made by the same guys who did Bayonetta and Transformers. And those crazy names. Dude, I have to say, like, that was the hardest part about, well, after Transformers and everything, I already lost half of my memory for remembering crazy names of Transformers. Hopefully that'll do me some good in October when D-Dubs' book drops.
Dude, seriously.
But yeah, like trying to remember all the names from every video game, every cartoon, every anime, yeah. The only thing that helped me was like Dragon Ball. Half of their stuff is named after food or like clothing,
Yeah.
so that worked out pretty well.
Yep.
I swear, like
that helps.
Dragon Ball, my favorite character is Trunks, just because it's like named after your shorts. So I'm like, I can remember that.
Got it.
Yeah. Or Napa,
Napa
as in
know-how?
the cabbage. Napa know-how.
Yeah, Nappa, Cabbage,
Honestly, now this makes me want to do some fan
Vegeta.
art.
Vegeta, it's
Like-
vegetable, right?
Yeah, because he's the prince of all vegetables.
Of all vegetables.
Such as cabbages and radishes and such. Things such as that.
I gotta let this dry.
How do you keep your stuff cold in Dragon Ball Z? Get a Frieza.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh snap! Did we run Sam off? Are we missing
No,
Sam?
I'm
missed
still
Sam.
here. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was sad. I'm like, then you
No,
should
I
love
just-
Trunks' sister, Bra.
I was just touching myself. No, I was. I'm also chatting with our friend Cedric, whom some of us know, on DM about. He's Cedric's also from the Steven Zapata community, but he was into ZBrush before it was cool. And so we're just chatting right now because I haven't caught up with him in a while. But I'm talking about how frustrated I am at this at poly painting, which is painting within ZBrush, and it's not like I was telling these guys like. This software is not made for painting. So I'm just like trying my best, as it were. But here I can show you guys what I'm working on. Don't judge me too hard, okay? Don't
Show
judge
me what you got.
Okay, wait, hold up.
I feel like I need to
Wait.
get my freaking hair dryer out and dry this damn paper, bro.
Oh,
is
I
this
thought
still
it's because
wet?
you're gonna do a glow up.
Yeah, it's still.
You're gonna-
It's a little glow.
Yep. Blow out your luscious locks.
I
Yeah.
did. My hair is still wet from my shower, so I could do that at the same time.
Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. That's the efficiency you need to be a pro.
Exactly. He gets it. This guy fucks.
It's called multitasking.
This guy is-
It's called multitasking. That's what I do.
Ben, come look at my art. No, you don't
Oh,
have to.
everyone's
what
gonna
am I
look at
doing?
your art.
Where do I go?
I'm streaming
I only
on
see the screen. Am I going on?
on Discord.
Yeah, it's on the. Yeah, that's hot.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
So I just added, I
Oh.
just painted the stars, and obviously there was a stamp brush, and I don't know, it looks Jenko's. It looks Jenko's.
Jake.
What's your influence?
You mean like
looks
for
very-
for the outfit?
It looks very Indo-Mexican. I don't know.
Yeah,
It seems conflicted.
that means I'm nailing it. That means that's exactly what I want.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras and Diwali meet.
Yeah, it's meant to be very indigenous American. This dress is a very, very traditional, specifically Oaxacan dress, but I mean you can find similar designs throughout Mexico, like folklorico dresses, and the character is an archangel from Jewish mysticism, but my whole commitment with this series is I ain't doing a white archangel. There's enough angels that look white in Western art, and I'm like, I don't need to add another one. And so
Only the evil ones should be
oh,
my
you
stance.
you read my mind, Nate. How did you know? That's the Asian part of you talking, or the woke white liberal part of you talking.
That's the it's like some people acknowledge that they're evil, just hold on to the power anyway because it feels good. And that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, what was I gonna say? It's let me show you kind of what I'm working towards. This is like my photo bash kind of sketch.
Ah, nice.
So what's cool about this is I was really allergic to photo bashing for a while, and I still am for a final piece. But it's really one of the fastest ways to get ideas down. The painting of the unicorn is from the colors just happen to match. Honestly, I didn't even adjust the colors; it just happened to match the palette. But it's by MTG Painter that I found, and it's just a great thing. So I'm gonna do my own design with the unicorn. I'm just gonna get a base mesh. I'm gonna sculpt it and then come up with my own design. But it's just like I just wanted to see what that looked like there. And then yeah, so now I'm doing everything from scratch and like actually really really sculpting things out. This is kind of my first pass. I'm gonna do another pass, maybe 2 more, to get the skin, the pores down and stuff like that. But it's pretty good. But yeah, I just I don't know. I think the painting just needs to be good enough, right, for me to take it to Clip Studio later. So maybe I need to not worry about it too much. But, okay,
No,
thank
I mean, I think it looks great. I love the starting folds that you have in the texture for the overlapping dress at the bottom.
oh yeah, thank you so
I
much.
didn't even
Yeah.
get to see the back. I didn't even get to see the back of the shawl or whatever here. That is
Oh,
like no, spin it around. Turn that lady around. There you go. Yeah, that looks
I'm
good.
really happy. The funny thing is the back folds are not really going to be visible in the final, but the reason why I committed to doing it is because I don't need to tell you guys, everything informs everything else, right? All the forms interact with each other. So I didn't want to phone it home, but I'm not going to go in and like design really detailed wrinkles. I think it's dumb at this point, right? But I am going to do that with the dress in front. I'm going to go in with a new pass and really, really spend a lot of time like getting really, really fine details and creating some stitches. Like I created this kind of stitching at the top of the hood, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's cool. It looks real.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then yeah, so then I'm gonna paint over it at some point. So anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I love the I don't know what in the world. I'm so bad at this, Sam. So please don't. I'm just ignorant. I'll admit that. White and ignorant. What's new?
Yeah.
The
We know.
piece
Don't
behind
worry.
the head.
We know.
The piece behind the head. What is that called? Not the flower. You're
Oh,
looking at
like
the flower.
that's not really a
It's a
name.
very
I would
pretty
call it
sphere.
like a nimbus probably.
Okay.
But that sphere is just so like I can like block out new things. It's just a weird 3D art trick. But the actual symbols I found online. Like it's pretty easy to find. It's the traditional sigils for the really
St.
really
Michael, Gabriel.
yeah. Those are the 7 Kabbalistic archangels, the ones that are closest to Earth, and so they're said to be the archangels who oversee human affairs. There's also 3 more archangels towards the top, but they're extremely abstract, and they like Metatron's one of them. If you know Metatron from like the movie Dogma.
Dogma.
Yeah, Metatron's the high. Yeah, the highest and is basically the voice of God. So it's like understood to be like sitting at God's feet. So Haniel is one of those, and then the sigil that's kind of slightly in front, you can see that's overlaid. That's her personal sigil, and the Hebrew around at the edges is her name in Hebrew. And I do Hebrew calligraphy, so in the final instance I'll have the Hebrew at the bottom as well. I'll do it my own hand calligraphy. So yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about the general design. I'll say that.
It looks great, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that looks awesome.
Can I stop sharing because I feel self-conscious and I love you guys. Thank you.
Now I want to do a tribute to Alan Rickman. Now that we brought up the Metatron.
I need to
Alan Rickman.
yeah. R.I.P. for real. He was so good. Everyone was so good in that movie. I kind of rewatched that movie. That movie is one of my favorite. That movie was like whatever my sexual awakening was, but for art. It was just like because it's actually it's a well done movie in terms of the storytelling, the pacing, obviously the interest, but it felt like it was just not made at all for a mainstream audience. Like they got the money for it and they just did whatever the fuck they wanted, and I love that.
That's Kevin Smith. That's what he does with everything.
100%. Yeah, he's like our people, right? And so when I watched it, I really felt like it felt personal. Not the least of the reasons being that I really love like Christian mythology. Obviously, I'm doing this within the mythology. I use that word very pointedly, by the way, because I grew up Christian. But the fact is, it's mythology. It's at least as much mythology as like Norse mythology is, right? And I know people who actually worship Odin. So, Rickman's great. Jalen says Rickman's greatest role was clearly in Galaxy Quest. I mean, I think I might agree with that. Honestly, Galaxy Quest is another one.
I don't know. I still give it up to the Metatron. Anybody that can like drink shots of, was he drinking tequila? Dos tequilas, por favor, and then just spit them right back in. Like, there you go. Just swish tequila. Why not?
Swish tequila.
It's a something we should all strive to do in our lives.
I agree.
But I have to say, I have been meaning to watch Galaxy Quest again. It has been way too long. And I completely forgot Justin Long is in Galaxy Quest, and that guy is hilarious.
Oh,
yeah, he plays the fan who like helps to save the day at the end, and he's like perfect for it. Man, they did a great job casting Tim Allen too. Did you guys watch the documentary? I think it's on Netflix about the making of the movie.
No.
I forget the take that the producers were talking about. They were talking about his casting because they had a lot of other ideas on people they wanted to cast, and Tim Allen at that point was like he had just done Home Improvement, but he like didn't. He had a weird. He had like a kind of a weird reputation. I think he still kind of does. Like he could have gone the way of like Kirk Cameron or something like that, you know, because he came from that era where he could have been like really problematic. But that's actually what made him such a perfectly cast actor for that role, which he clearly enjoyed the role, right? He enjoyed playing it.
Oh yeah.
But you needed someone who was like could convincingly like come off as just being full of himself, and he as an actor was riding that wave. And then having Sigourney Weaver, just like, I mean, she's just phenomenal, and like there's like no notes on that. Just like it's like it was a blessing that they even had her in that movie, and she nailed it. She had in terms of one of my biggest laugh out loud scenes was the one where they're going through like the place with the pillars that are like compressing, that are falling from the ceilings. You guys are talking about? And like they need Justin's instructions on how to jump across it. And she's like, "Why would you even build this in a spaceship?" It's just so insane.
It's great.
Yeah, I feel like when I saw that movie, I was like too young to get it, and I need to go back and rewatch it now that my brain is fully crusted over.
Innocence is lost.
Now that my innocence has been decimated by being on the internet for like 20 years.
For like 20 years. That'll do it. That'll fuck you.
Yeah. Now that my brain has a greasy film over it, should check out that movie.
I blame it on X.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I've never been a huge fan of Justin Long until I saw Barbarian. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like a horror movie. It's actually set in Detroit.
Yeah, Barbarian's
but,
amazing.
Barbarian is so good, and Justin Long is, and that's another thing. Yeah, it's like he's just like perfectly cast.
Yep.
Wait, what? How have I never heard of this? What is this?
Barbarian. It came out
fairly new, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think the guy who directed it, it was like his first foray into horror.
Bill
It was-
Skarsgård.
It was the Whitest Kids You Know guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh. Wow, this looks right up my alley. How did I miss this?
It's so good, man. So good. That show.
Yeah, I guess it did really just come out.
That show is so good, dude. Oh.
Wow, okay, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times in theaters. It's great. Can't wait to see what else that dude makes, man.
Oh man, I'm trying to decide what I need to do now. I need to pack up my car. It's like,
Need to
I need to pack up my car. I need to go get all my con shit.
On that con shit.
Yeah.
On that calm shit. Yeah, dude, the ink is just still so wet, man. I had to go dry it up, man. I had to try and dry it with a blow dryer, hair dryer, whatever, hair dryer, dryer.
Drawer?
Another
I think you should
dryer.
have just turned the page. Just should have set the page up right and just let it dribble down. Just there you go.
Just let it, just
Looks great.
Let it go.
It's all for effect.
It's all
Perfectly
for
fine.
effect. That's right. Oh god, I should have done
Everybody's gonna be like, "What happened to this page?" Oh, I thought it looked great.
that. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah, what you should do is put a fish hook through it and then attach the line to a ceiling fan and turn the fan on and let it spin around the room really fast.
That's what I should do. That's what I should do. Thank you for enlightening me on that one.
Yeah, that's, it's just efficient. Especially in the summertime when you gotta have a fan going anyway.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna.
So let me go find my tackle box.
Let me do that real quick. Because I'm definitely a fisherman, of course. Look at me. Yeah.
Beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop.
What's that?
How many pages is this little John Wick tale you're working on?
It's 8 pages.
Okay.
So I got one inked up not yesterday, a few days ago, and then working on this one. Still need to like finish the pencils of the other pages. I have them like roughly thumbnailed out, laid out and stuff, but I need to finish the pencils on that. I've kind of just been working on this and that dark fantasy book throughout the weeks.
So I can't help but notice that on this page,
Yeah.
Manny, there's nobody being brutally killed by Mr. Wick.
Oh yeah, this is first page.
So let's see.
Yeah,
So
this is only page 1.
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on. I'm just saying, if it's 8 pages, if you're going to meet the quota for the rest of this little featurette, there's going to need to be about 200 or 300 guys dying on 7 pages
Yeah.
to, properly be a John Wick story. So I just hope you're up for the challenge. Man. I know you love and appreciate the John Wick franchise, and I wouldn't want you to have egg on your face if you didn't kill enough people. Your fan story here.
Well, so that's Manny. What you forgot to tell everybody is like this page has the most amount of just like intentional detail, and then the next 7 pages will just be like John Wick kind of in the center with a gun drawn, and there's just going to be ink splattered everywhere with like
it'll be like that famous drawing. What is it called? Let me see here. The Vitruvian.
I'm thinking of Jackson Pollock.
No, the one with the guy is Leonardo da Vinci. With the man in the circle in his arms, he's got like 4 arms, because his arms are all splayed out, but it's just John Wick in the middle, and he's got like a bunch of arms, and he's shooting.
David?
No, it's called the Vitruvian Man. It's a drawing.
The Vitruvian Man. There you go.
Yeah. It'll be like that, but
It's
every page.
It's the one that doesn't have his wang hanging out, right?
Does it not have a wang? I think it's got a wang.
I think it's
What the Vitruvian Man? It does. I checked.
Yeah, but it's only. I mean, it's only one wang.
Thank you.
If this drawing has any serious
to
flaw,
verify.
the flaw of this drawing is actually that there's only a single wang.
Yeah.
Really, it should have at least 2 wangs based on how many arms.
at least.
Sure.
It should have
They should
3,
just
since they should be pointed
stick it
in,
out.
Yeah.
She's sticking out, in all directions. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the wang.
There is. I'm looking at Google images of the Vitruvian Man, and there's a pretty sick, like, opposable, like, action figure of the Vitruvian Man. Like, it's freaky, dude. Hold on.
Let's see. Jalen said the reason that there's not going to be as much death in this is because John Wick doesn't ever do anything. He says his name, people go, "Oh, shnikes," and then they leave so he can just walk on past them.
Interesting. Does that ever happen in the movie, guys? Does John Wick ever say his name and then people go, "Oh shit," and walk away, walk off screen?
Yeah,
So I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm surprised this is page 1 and there's no like death of a dog, because that's all I like. He loses the dog, he gets mad, he goes and kills people. Like, you're missing an important character beat in any John Wick.
No, the dogs will be here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Okay. I was worried, so I'm glad you're reassuring me.
Oh yeah, they're coming. The dogs will be here. Who let them out? Who?
John Wick.
That's right. Jalen, you haven't even watched the movie. You can't even talk, man. So I was talking smack about John Wick. He's like, I don't even remember what happened though. And I'm like, well then what? You can't. You can't say he doesn't do anything on screen when he does everything on screen.
Yeah, there are a lot of shows and movies where the heroes don't actually do anything.
And that's Jason Bourne.
This is not one of them. Well, I was gonna say, the most recent example I watched, and I think I talked to you about this, man, it was Secret Invasion.
Oh yeah,
where it's just like a bunch of scenes, like where literally people are getting shot from off screen, and then Samuel L. Jackson appears.
Yeah,
and like literally nothing happens in the show. It's quite bad.
That's horrible.
I actually kind of like Jalen's idea for a John Wick movie, because then it would be like 20 minutes long. And then you could do like 200 John Wick movies.
Oh, there's definitely going to be 200 John Wick movies. I'm for it. Jalen, you're forgetting about the dinner for 12, where he kills 12 people in his house. It's the very first scene where he's killing people on screen.
Yeah, because again, like they have to kill the dog first.
Yeah, dog dies. And then everyone's like, oh shit, it's John Wick's dog. Oh shit, it's John Wick's. And he stole John Wick's. Oh shit, John Wick. And then you see the badass.
And we know, yeah, we understand what that means.
Yeah, we get it.
Wait, I don't understand.
Oh, it's just like he's a big deal.
It's okay. It's very complicated, very philosophical. These 2 or 3 PhDs like have to understand the nuances of John Wick. It's very complicated stuff.
Very complicated stuff.
Yeah, Jalen's right. He said, I saw him taking a pickaxe to his concrete floor in his house where he found some pirate treasure or something, and then nothing happened. You forget. You forget where he meets Jack Sparrow, and they go and they like drink a bunch of liquor together and sail the high seas. Kiefer Sutherland's in there. Just ask Nate.
Yeah,
I think
it's not pirate treasure. It's like national treasure.
Oh yeah, Nick Cage shows up. Nick Cage shows up.
That's right.
He's like, "Where's the treasure?" And
he's a vampire.
Yeah, because pirates bury their booty in the sand, not under rocks.
Yeah,
but national treasure is buried under like rocks and bricks and stuff.
Yeah, they're too drunk to do all that rock stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. You
move
it.
Very boot. Isn't that right, Sam?
Yeah. So I'm like very focused on playing and listening to your beautiful dulcet tones.
Oh, Nate, he likes your voice.
The tones be dulcet. Oh, you think he's talking about me, but he's referring to all of us.
Yeah. I am.
We all have the tones.
Accept it. Deal with it. Boop.
I would say mine are the most buttery, hell.
true.
Buttery. There you go.
Buttery tones.
Buttery tones. It's buttery. So much butter.
That was pretty. Oh man, Manny, that was pretty good. I don't know.
You like
That was
the
pretty
butter?
buttery. Do you like butter?
Do you like butter, boy? I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea.
What's happening? What's happening again?
I have no idea.
Cool.
That happened though, Jalen. I told Manny yesterday it would make more sense if John Wick jumped inside a phone booth and traveled back in time to meet Socrates and Bob Genghis. Socrates
that's
Johnson
bogus.
and Bob Genghis.
Come on, that's bogus, man. Come on.
Righteous.
Excellent.
We need some double kick drum in this.
We need double kick.
Some double kick bass.
We need double kick bass. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh man, I haven't had time to draw any waifus this week.
Oh, what
on
waifu
display.
are you gonna draw? Jalen was asking yesterday, and I was
Oh,
like, I have no
jeez.
idea.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to draw it tomorrow. While I have some downtime after setup. I don't know. You know, I started a sketch actually of Adam Eve, even though she's not anime. But
You watch the?
Invincible? Or no, the new thing? I haven't watched the new thing. I haven't watched the Adam Eve short.
It's very good, but
Okay, I will watch it. Maybe I'll just watch it tomorrow night or something.
But that's also Adam Eve's my favorite character in the show. To say
Adam
something,
Eve
'cause I have a
is
lot of
cool.
favorite characters. I think she's. I can tell that what. I haven't actually read the whole comics, and I probably should, considering I literally have them for free. Yeah, well, I get free comics from Skybound, by the way, for working there. And
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's pretty good, and I just haven't gone through it all because I'm really into the show though. But my sense is that where they're headed with her is like that she's pretty much all powerful, right? And so, or she can be, and they're playing with that. All I know is I think I connect with her just because she's also like her life story is a metaphor for, I don't know, being neurodivergent or queer or whatever, and your parents don't get you, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry. Please continue, Nate. You were talking about.
No, I started a sketch. It was just like a red line sketch. I just liked how the gesture turned out, and sometimes it's just easier to draw people flying around and not have to worry about them standing on things or being in a place.
Yep.
So, but anyway, Adam Eve, yeah, it's funny you say that. I don't know what they're going to do in the show. In the comics, like her powers are freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
thought.
they conceivably could be the most powerful thing in the universe, but they don't really go there with her, with that, except for at the very end, kind of, which you may discover. Yeah. I gotta say, the last little arc, sort of basically like the epilogue of Invincible. I think it's Corey Walker does the art for it. He like jumps back in to finish the series, and it is just some of my favorite comic book work. Like just the insane level of improvement that Corey goes through between like the beginning of that and the end. It's wild. And it's even more wild because you don't see him drawing the whole time because Ryan Otley takes over.
Yeah.
And then Corey comes back for that last little bit, and it's just like, hot damn. So good.
Did they plan for that to happen, or?
I don't know if they planned for it. I mean, maybe it just worked out. But I kind of think they did, because he does come back a couple times throughout the series just to do a few issues.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so he returns from time to time, and I think because it is the epilogue and there's not as much extreme violence in it, which like Ryan Otley is like amazing at extreme violence, which is why he's doing like Planet Hulk and stuff. I don't know if it's Planet Hulk specifically, but it's just like all his Hulk stuff is super brutal. He's so good at that shit.
Forgot he's doing that. I haven't been paying attention to the big Marvel and DC stuff recently. Although
I don't need. I just follow Ryan on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you. I did see a Batman book is coming out. I don't know if it's written and drawn or it might just be drawn by this dude. Oh man, is it Grandpa? Is it Raph Grandpa or something?
Yeah, Raphael Grandpa.
Raphael Grandpa. Yeah. I saw like some art for it and I was like, dude, this looks sweet. Batman just takes a hammer at the back of the head and just coughs up blood immediately. Looks awesome.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that sounds sick.
Yeah.
Batman versus guy with hammer.
Yeah, dude.
It's like a legitimate threat to Batman.
It's a legitimate threat for everybody.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm about to jump off. I'm gonna get ready for bed.
Okay.
It was great to meet you, Sam.
You know what? It was great to meet you.
Oh.
It was. Yeah. Take that.
Yeah.
Take that.
Take it.
You guys are beautiful
I
people.
feel happy.
I feel happy.
And remember the flying spaghetti monster loves you.
Yes. Yes, he does.
And good night to, let's see, also Noah and Jalen. And chat, good night, guys. Talk to you soon, and adieu.
Good night,
See you
adieu, Sam.
Love your
Good
face.
night.
Good day to you, Sam. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I hope he has a lovely day. Beautiful, sunny California, eh?
California. Hi.
Are you gonna start
Indeed.
talking about your murder box?
My,
What?
My murder box?
What?
Sorry.
What the hell?
It reminded me of Venture Brothers. What the heck was that character's
Oh.
name? He was like the coolest looking character on like the villain side. And he always carried around a briefcase and he's like, it's my lovely little murder box. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh god.
I haven't watched Venture Bros in too long.
An adventure.
No, I was gonna say after season 3 I fell off hardcore, so
Yeah, I think it was the same for me.
I know.
see
Brahma
Funky
Bell does some stuff.
Flashman. Funky Flashman says, "What if?" I wonder if he means, "What if John Wick took Napoleon to a water park?"
Oh,
I don't
with the going back in time bit. Was Bill and Ted.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Can they take the dog with them to the water park? Like, do
What?
water parks allow animals?
No.
No.
It's just like, what are you, crazy, dude?
No
I was
way.
gonna say, this is gonna be the worst movie ever. It can't be a John Wick movie if you can't take the dog with him.
Yeah, John Wick's dog drowns at a water park and he kills all of the like teenage summer employees.
All with a pencil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in swim trunks the entire movie.
Yeah.
But they're like the spandex swim trunks, and for whatever reason, they're bulletproof.
Dude,
Yeah.
everyone's shooting his crotch. It's just bouncing off.
I love it. Someone should send this to Keanu immediately. Wet and Wild Summer with John Wick.
John Wick's Wet and Wild Summer coming
There you go. Perfect.
to your theater soon.
Wow. Yeah, your voice got real crispy there, my friend.
Yeah, you like that? You like that crisp?
Yeah,
Dr.
we like that.
Killinger. Jalen for the win. Dr. Killinger.
Yeah, that does sound familiar.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just remember one of my favorite scenes is what is his name? Brock Sampson, is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Brock.
when he's getting like he's getting interrogated or something. He's like some guy like reaches into his ass to see if he's hiding anything up there, and he like clenches his butt cheeks and like you can hear all the bones.
Swings
in the
him.
guy's
He
hand
swings him
just
into like a bunch of other bad guys,
break-
and knock him
swings
out.
him around.
Ridiculous.
Oh, it's
good.
like it's like some of the best like physical cartoon comedy I've ever seen.
Oh, it's so good. I love the Monarch, the worst supervillain ever. The Monarch, it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
His long speeches where he just monologues forever is the best.
Love this.
I
Has he
haven't
left
watched
yet?
this.
No, nope. He's still monologuing.
I do know Bram Ravel did storyboards for that show.
Oh, so good.
He's a fantastic artist.
Oh my God, Jalen is the best. We need to hang out with Jalen. He even threw it in there. He's like, that was the pirate ship episode where the pirates wanted to steal the boat, and Brock said that he hid the keys up his rectum.
Of his Rex.
Yeah.
And you want him? Come and get him.
Yes. That's awesome.
His rectum.
He didn't say rectum. He said ass. Rectum.
No, it's just cute. It was great hearing that instead.
Yeah, that's
Rectum.
pretty cool. Pretty cool.
You're cool.
Funky Flashmed said, if there are any big 2 books that you should get right now, it's Nightwing. I don't know. I don't read Nightwing.
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't dove
I
in.
used to think Nightwing was so cool, but it was just because, you know, he wasn't dressed like a little circus boy
Yeah,
like Robin is.
the little bitch ass Robin. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he literally is a little circus boy. I mean, you can't hardly blame him,
Quite literally.
but
It's not
I
his
mean,
fault.
come on. Not his fault. He's just a little baby circus boy.
The little baby circus boy for babies.
Yeah. Not his fault. He is a questionable, kind of weird, not quite adoption situation with a fucking maniac who dresses like a bat every night.
Who trains a little kid to fight crime?
Trains a little kid and forces an old man to, you know, do his bidding.
Yeah. That's not problematic. Well,
No.
Yeah, the
That's
group
normal.
bathing scene in that was weird. That was weird.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you say something like that, and like, is that a joke or is that a thing that happened? Like, legitimately, like, don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with a definite maybe.
Yeah, but like, these characters exist for so long. It's like eventually they're bound to do anything and everything you could think of.
so happy together, man.
Someone needs to put that into like a Chat GPT, one of the generative art things, and just make it a thing. I'm not like a fan of generative art, but I don't want to draw it. But
Yeah,
I'm not saying
I
want
think
to use
that is
that
the
like-
best use for those things, right? It's like I want it to make something so frivolous and asinine that like people shouldn't be bothered to waste their time with it, if it's going to be used at all, right?
Right.
Unless you bribe people. Like, you want me to draw this silly thing? Let's reach this
Yeah.
dollar amount
What kind
goal.
of commission are you paying me? Exactly.
Here you go. Fuck AI art. That's what
I
I
often
say.
forget you can swear on Twitch, right? You don't have to worry about being demonetized or anything.
No, I don't care.
You're not gonna get that sweet, sweet Blue Beetle money.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle money? Who's getting Blue Beetle money?
When I my connection cut off earlier and I went to join back and it's like, here, watch this Blue Beetle advertisement before you join Manny's stream or Manny's Twitch feed. And I'm like, oh, look at that. Manny brought to you by Blue Beetle.
Yeah. They brought me here. They were like, hey, this is DC. We want you to be streaming tonight. We're going to show the Blue Beetle commercials. I was like, got it. $1 million minimum.
Yeah. So James Gunn personally called you and was like, I really need Manny. I really need this.
Yep. I need this.
I really need this work. Like I know that rebooting this whole fucked up universe is gonna be really hard. And I really need this. Can you do me a solid, bro?
Yeah, I got you, James. You're the man.
I got you, Jimmy. I call him Jimmy. You know.
I call him Jimmy.
It's just a thing that we have. You know, just us guys.
What's up, Jim boy? Jimbo? Jim G?
Me and two guns, you know.
Yeah.
We're,
Two guns.
What's up, Jimmy
Jimbo,
John?
two guns.
Yeah.
Jimmy John's.
Guys, should I eat the rest of the sweet potato fries that are sitting on the oven?
Yeah.
Been there for like 6 hours.
Yeah. Put them in the air fryer, bro.
Throw them in. Yeah. It'll cook off.
You have an air fryer.
There you go. You're ready. You're determined to do this.
Last night, I made a grilled cheese sandwich at like 11:30.
It's because you're
In the air fryer?
No, I made it on. I mean, I guess I could have used the air fryer.
You could.
I've never tried it.
You could. Do it.
No, I made it on the stove top like a caveman.
Yeah. That's some caveman shit if I've ever heard it.
Yeah. Air fryer is the way of the future, so they tell me.
That's what I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Wondering why you're not using it.
Who is they? So they is Manny and Ben, apparently. I don't know.
We're the voices of the future.
They're sponsored by air fryers and Blue Beetle.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go get your Blue Beetle themed air fryer today.
You should.
That's pretty cool.
Because I have my air fryer Blue Beetle, my Blue Beetle air fryer that only fries Blue Beetles.
Oh, I thought it put like a little Blue Beetle logo on all your fried food.
No.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like the waffle makers, or like Mickey Mouse waffle makers. Yeah.
I don't know how it
Good.
happens because it's not like there's a little.
It has
not like
it has
there's
a
little
laser in
insignia
it.
all- Yeah, that's it. It laser etches the Blue Beetle insignia on everything.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Actually, flipping tight.
It's called science.
Science.
Science, bitch. You guys remember that classic line?
Yeah, I remember that from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I remember that from when Freddy Krueger said that to
Yeah. No, I remember.
that guy.
Person.
It was Johnny Depp's character right before he sucked him up in a bed and spit him out.
He did what to Johnny Depp? I think that was something that just. Oh, never mind. I won't go there.
Oh, sorry, I was on a different site. Never mind. I'm misremembering that one.
Alright, I don't think I heard what you said there.
You know that Johnny
That was
Depp
real-
scene
That was bad.
where he's in the bed, he gets sucked up.
Yeah. Have you guys watched the Hellraiser movies?
It's been a long
Did we
time
talk
ago.
about the other day? I don't know. I watched. I know there's like a bunch of them. I watched the first three, and it's the first two are incredible. The third one, you can start to see the cracks showing a little bit. There's like a guy who's a DJ who becomes one of the monsters, and he just like his evil demon transformation is that he like shoots CDs out of his mouth or something.
CDs?
Just like, yeah, like
No way.
compact discs,
That's awesome.
you know? Yeah, it would be awesome if like if it was like, you know, not coming from the first two movies. Yeah, I don't know if that's what Jalen's referring to. His last comment is first two are top 5 movies of all time. And if that's what he's referring to, in terms of just the sheer quality of the practical effects in those movies, they're freaking insane.
I do know that. It's factual information.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, there's no reason to fact check that. It is just facts.
Facts.
Just that. Well, I mean, apparently Jalen is like some kind of deep repository of all pop culture knowledge.
All the lore.
Yeah, CD Man from Part 3 was just garbage. Yeah, CD Man, really, yeah, just
I
very
don't know.
silly and
I don't know
frivolous.
about that. There's a lot of good stuff you can get. No, I'm just kidding. I don't.
Oh, he had one of the best. He had one of the best catchphrases of all the Hellraiser movies, right? CD's nuts.
CD's nuts.
That's what he said before he went on a killing spree. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
CD's
That's bringing back all the
nuts.
memories.
Yeah, he was way ahead of his time with the These Nuts catchphrases.
What a guy.
Yeah.
What a
I mean,
guy.
he was on the cutting edge with compact discs, so.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. It's beautiful.
All Part 3 Cenobites came from some shitty club. CD Man was the DJ. There's a fire-breathing fat guy who was the bartender. That sounds awesome. I want a fire-breathing bartender at my local bar. I would go there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really because the whole point of the Cenobites in the previous movies are that they like seriously want to be Cenobites. Like they want to be these crazy effed up monsters who are like going around torturing people and like, you know, basically doing like BDSM shit across the like multiverse. And then they're like, or we could just have, you know, a bunch of these random like barfly become the monsters, and that would be just as good.
Boom. Nailed it.
We need to root this in like everyday life. That's what's gonna make this the best Hellraiser ever.
Yeah, the depraved lives of people who go to clubs, people who are in the clubbing scene.
Those fuckers. Wasn't one of the Hellraisers filmed in Greensboro? Or something?
I'll leave that to Jalen. Jalen will fact check you in just like 5 seconds. Hold on.
Yeah, I feel like Jalen is like
Dude.
computer, pull up that data,
Computer.
pull up the Hellraiser files.
Pull up Hellraiser. Greensboro. North Kakalaka.
Man, now I'm on pins and
It's just
needles.
reminded-
It was filmed in Greensboro.
Oh, that was hot. That was good.
That was
hot.
that was hot.
I was gonna say, have you guys ever seen what's it called? Celery Man. I think that's what it was. It's like a Paul Rudd sketch that was on Tim and Eric.
Oh, it sounds
I'm
like
not gonna
some crappy 90s comic book.
Yes, it does.
Well, long story short, I think it's called Celery Man. You guys should watch that. Just in your downtime. I'm not going to give you any context. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's a cultural milestone.
Yeah, move the culture forward, so to speak.
Yeah.
Or backward 20 years.
Backward.
Celery Man.
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know that Tim and Eric like had any effect on the wider culture, but it was certainly a marker of some sort of serious decline in the quality of life around the world.
Some serious decline.
No, you're saying it wrong. It's actually salary man. You know, like he gets paid a certain amount of money to show up at each gig. Like
Well,
no
you know,
more.
it's
No,
funny. Are you familiar with the salary man? That's actually a Japanese term. It refers to the salary man, like they had all these business people in the '80s who were just like glued to their office chairs 24/7. They'd call you a salary man. So it's a real term.
That's me. No.
I was gonna say I'm surprised I'm not working right now. Oh man, I want to hang out more. I don't want sleep, but my body is saying I need to be a salary man and be able to get up and work in the morning.
Yeah.
So
I hear you. I'm gonna have to join you.
real jobs stink.
Real
Yeah,
jobs.
I should probably hop off here so I can pack up my car and shit.
Nah.
I was
you
gonna
don't
say
need
you
to do
got
that.
to act for a con. That's fun. Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Cons are fun. Do the con. Don't do salary jobs like Manny and I.
Oh, I know. I was a salary man for a while, and now I'm just broke. Now I'm whatever
That's
the opposite.
trade-off, right?
Yeah, that is the trade-off.
Let's see. Jalen was holding strong. We had Funky Flash Man for a while, and Funky Flash left. Jalen's still.
Oh,
Still hanging out.
Jalen knows Celery Man
Oh yeah.
from the Tim and Eric show. The
Yep.
Tim and Eric awesome show. Great job.
I died.
That's right.
Oh, Funky Flash Man died. Oh no.
He's dead.
I'll have a drink for that. I'm sorry. You will be missed, Funky Flash Man.
No. Fucking Flash. Fucking Flash. Can you hear me, please?
I wonder if he was taken out by Dr. Killinger in his little murder suitcase or what. God, I'm gonna have to watch that. All right, gents. I gotta go turn on Venture Brothers and pass out so I can watch
All right, man.
Dr.
Don't
Killinger.
forget to watch Celery Man.
Gotta
Yep,
watch
and
this.
Soury Man. So I will watch all the sour.
All right, man. Thanks for hanging
Manny,
out,
Manny, if you need help moving, let me know. I got nothing going on.
bro. Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'll leave the. I've got kids, but they'll be fine. They'll be okay. I'm sure their mom will be around. I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, man. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it.
Man, Jalen coming in hot, throwing some shade at Tim and Eric. Tim and Eric are C-level Matt and Trey wannabes. Their show was horrible. Their show is mostly objectively horrible. And I don't have any qualms with that. I do take offense to them being Matt and Trey wannabes. I don't think that they have had any such intentions.
Dang. All right. On that brutal note, night all.
See you, man.
Good night.
Till next time.
Good chilling with you.
Oh, yeah. Ben's the man.
Good dude. Good dude.
Yeah. You know,
Good dude. 10 out of 10.
just good people.
Oh,
Just
Awesome dude. Great job.
Great job. Great job.
Good job.
Well, you gotta draw. Stupid.
Stupid. It's,
I'm just thinking of the
My,
doctor on the Tim and Eric show.
Steve Brule, yeah.
Steve Brule.
Oh, yeah. John C. Riley.
Yep.
Uh-huh. I had a friend who had to interview John C. Riley for she was like an intern at a newspaper here in Michigan,
No
like
way.
a small one too, like weirdly small, and she interviewed him and she said he was like kind of a creep, which I guess
Really?
shouldn't be all that surprising. Yeah, like he was kind of a creep to her, like as a woman, kind of.
Oh
Uh,
no.
yeah, I don't know what degree it was, or like if she was just getting the wrong vibes, or he was putting down wrong vibes, or what. But you never
Interesting.
know. I don't know.
Was she a
Celebrities are all
fan of him?
freaks.
Did she know who it
No,
was?
no,
Okay.
she was not. But she was like aware of him, but probably not from his like weirder stuff.
I mean,
Probably just like Talladega Nights or whatever, you know.
I feel like he does give off those weird vibes though in everything that he's in. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah, that's
I feel like
true.
maybe he was just playing the bit,
Yeah, but
and
he's
then she
not
was.
like he's rarely Steve Brule weird.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, he's not like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
who knows? I'm not going to speculate about the man's integrity.
Integrity Farms.
I do think it's weird how Tim Heidecker keeps showing up in all these like kind of like big movies and like cameos. Like I'm not really sure how or why he gets to do that.
It's because he influenced a whole bunch of people with his crazy comedy.
Yeah.
That's why.
But he's in like random movies. He's like, you know that really shitty Fantastic Four movie that came out a few years ago?
He's in that?
He's like one of the characters, like shitty stepdads in that movie, like right at the
Of
beginning.
course he is. Of course
It's
he's
like
a shitty stepdad.
super random. Or like I think I watched Bridesmaids for the first time like a couple weeks ago, which I didn't particularly enjoy it, but it's really funny. Tim and Eric is in that movie. He's like the main. He's like the fiance of the woman who's getting married. What's
Uh-huh.
her name? Anyway, he's the fiance. He doesn't have a single line. He just like smiles and waves in every scene he's in. He like doesn't say anything the entire movie.
That's
And it's
hilarious. He's
actually
just a
pretty.
prop.
He's just a prop. It's actually one of his better roles probably. Uh, Even though I think that movie actually kind of sucks. But
what movie? Bridesmaids?
Bridesmaids,
You don't like
yeah.
Bridesmaids?
I don't like. I think I didn't see it when it came out, and I don't think it's aged very, very well. Like I don't think the like the comedy style, feels very like trying to capture like the heyday of like the awkward office kind of type humor,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't land for me. I don't know. I
Interesting.
can see myself as a younger man enjoying it, but I wasn't feeling it. I think it's just like Kristen Wiig character is not like I just don't care. Like I don't know, she's like too repulsive to care about.
She's too repulsive.
Like a lot of the other characters and a lot of the other stuff I actually liked. I liked the I can't remember any of the characters' names. I like most of the other characters, but because most of it focuses on Kristen Wiig, I just couldn't get that.
You just couldn't even, bro.
I couldn't even, as kids say.
You couldn't even, dude. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if it's part of the whole bad girls of comedy problem. I think there's like a lot of good stuff in it, but they also, I think you can tell that a lot of it is improv, and I don't think they, well, they had like there was a weird thing with that movie where because The Hangover came out during its production,
Yeah.
they had this whole thing where they were going to go to Vegas, and then they didn't go to Vegas because of The Hangover.
They didn't want to like copy and paste that kind of shit.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
exactly. Which kind of makes sense as a creative choice. But then they have this weird like airplane scene where she like does drugs and then gets kicked off of the airplane, and it's just like I don't know. I didn't think it was particularly funny.
You know, different strokes for different folks, bro.
Yep.
As they say. As they say.
But I don't know. I also watched like the original Ghostbusters a few months ago,
Oh yeah.
and well, that movie isn't as funny as I remember. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just more cynical in my old age. Maybe I'm just
How old are you?
I'm 56. No,
At least, at least
I'm
56.
I'm 50. I'm like 90. No, I can't do math. I'm like fuck. I'm like 200. I'm like 200 in dollars. It's crazy.
200 in dog years, dude. You're old.
200. I'm like 200 dog years, dude.
Gross. Ew. Ew.
Like if I were a dog, I would have died like I don't know, a couple times.
I would have died like 5 times. Well, thank
I would
you,
have died.
out of JDW. Much appreciated for the follow. But that's funny as shit. I'm like 50.
I'm like, yeah. What's old? I don't know. 50. I don't know.
I don't know, governor.
I don't know.
50
I'm
there.
old. I'm just old.
Tim and Eric are the kind of guys that would write a John Wick movie where nothing happens.
They would though. They would, but
they would do that.
I haven't watched any of Decker, and
Decker. I don't know what Decker is. What is Decker?
yeah. Well, Jalen, Decker was like a weird little like it was sort of like if like Tim Heidecker basically did 24 as a show,
Oh,
and I've heard, but that seems like it's sort of like a kind of action spoof thing. But Jalen said the problem with Ghostbusters is that it's 40 years old, and all that means is that everyone knows it backwards and forwards. It's still a great movie. You can see it for the first time, we'll still love it. I don't know about that. I don't know. Uh, I think there's some nostalgia goggles on that movie sometimes. And
that's a
again,
good
that's
point,
another
though.
movie that does have a lot of improv in it as well. And some of it works, and some of it
It's Bill fucking
doesn't.
Murray, man.
You
Come
know.
on.
What's
Come on,
funny?
man.
The funny thing to me about I think Bill Murray's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
but the funny thing about Ghostbusters as a franchise is that they made like one good movie and a catchy song, and everybody lost their shit over it for like 40 years. And then they're surprised. Everybody hated Ghostbusters too, and then they're surprised that everything they tried to do with it after like stinks. You know?
Really? Everyone hated Ghostbusters too?
Yeah, people didn't like it. People didn't
Really?
like it when it came out. People still don't like it. Yeah. I
What?
mean, I don't know. I've only seen like bits and pieces of it, to be honest. But I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying it's not a whole lot to hang a franchise off of. I mean, you got a really catchy song, and Ghostbusters 1. That's it.
They
And a
did it.
cartoon, I guess, which some kids liked when it came out.
There's a
I never saw
cartoon?
it.
What?
There was a Ghostbusters cartoon, yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy. I'm learning so much right now. My brain can't take it.
Yeah, Ghostbusters, yeah, they merchandise. They knew how to merchandise, that's for sure.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Grown that shit.
Dude, there's some
They
people though. I bet you've seen Ghostbusters at your cons that you've been going to. They got some sweet
they
ass
come
stuff.
to everything. They came to this. I was doing a show in a freaking like high school gymnasium, basically. It's like
Yeah, I was
in
in
the
the
middle of
same one.
nowhere,
Yep.
and the Ghostbusters showed up for that. Yeah, they
And
show up to everything. They just can't get enough.
I mean, who
They,
who are you gonna call though? I mean,
I don't know who's building all of these Ghostbusters mobiles. The cars. I don't know who's building them. I don't know who's building the proton packs. I don't know where it's all coming from, but it's
they're not crossing the streams though. They're not crossing the
no,
streams,
no.
so that's good.
Oh, apparently the cartoon has an incredible behind-the-scenes drama story. I think there are a couple drama stories. Don't some of the Ghostbusters guys like hate each other?
Oh,
Like,
probably. That wouldn't surprise
didn't
me.
they in real life? Yeah, I can't remember who. I think that was why it was like so controversial that they used what's his face's image in the new movie, one of the dead ones. It sounds
Well, I
really
mean-
bad. That's what's.
I mean, he is dead,
mean-
so it's kind of like, what? Why?
Well, it was like extra controversial because of the relationship he had with like the other guys or something. Yeah, Maria. Yeah, they hate each other. Yeah, I don't know all the details. It's just, bits and pieces from general pop culture absorption.
Yeah. That's weird. Why'd they hate each other? Why?
That's why part 3 was never made. Interesting. Most
There's
into
supposed
this.
to be a part 3? The hell is going on?
Manny's having his mind blown.
I'm getting wild right now. I don't know what's going on. What's real?
I'm having my mind blown into absolute smithereens right now.
It's gone, dude. My mind's gone, bro.
It's like my mind never even existed at all.
Dun dun dun. I don't know. Is this house looking good? Is this house looking okay?
I like that house. I think it's cool.
Think this is looking all right so far. Look at this guy. I'm trying. I mean, obviously not done. Obviously not done, but I just want it to be good. I just want it to be good. All right.
Maybe I'll watch Ghostbusters tonight while I cut the rest of these little cards I have.
Oh yeah. Oh, how
I'll
do you
do that.
print your cards? Do you do it on 11 by 17 and just cut them up?
I'm doing them on 8.5 by 11
Okay.
right now, just because it's easier with the cutter I have to slice them that way,
Gotcha.
or to slice it on a smaller sheet from a smaller sheet.
Yeah.
But once I'm done with this con, I'm gonna just sell the rest of the stock. And now that I have once I get to like 20 or 25 individual cards, I'm gonna go through a printer, because this is a pain in the ass and they don't really come out that nice anyway. Like, they come out nice enough to like sell to weeds at anime cons, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Are you John Wicking right now?
Oh, dude, you didn't even know. You didn't even know how hard I'm wicking this John, bro.
Are you wickety wicking right now?
I'm wicking it. I'm wicking it, bro. I'm wicking so hard right now.
Oh,
Bro, you got a John before you wick, dude. Come on.
bro, dude.
Excellent.
This is bogus in Bogota, my dude.
Bogaton? Ugh.
Let's start a company called Bogaton, and it's like Peloton, but it's I don't know, just like one of those bullshit like vibrator machines that's supposed to like tone your muscles but doesn't actually do anything.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen those?
Oh yeah.
Like this
use it
shit
every
that
day.
like it's like
No, I'm
you
just
attach like electrical pads to your abs, and like shock yourself to give yourself abs.
Yeah, it works. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, $3,000 says it that I spent on this machine says it must work.
So it has to, right?
It's gotta work. I spent my life savings on this.
No, you
machine.
probably shouldn't have done that. It's...
All right, Manny. I think I'm gonna hop off here and go and finish the rest of my duties.
How dare you? How dare you
Maybe-
get
maybe
off here
get
and
some
finish your
sleep.
duties? Absolute horseradish is what I call that.
Indeed, I'm a disgrace. Disgrace my all my family and friends.
Yeah, yeah. You need like what? What are we gonna do with you? What are we gonna do? I can't even speak. It's how flabbergasted I am.
Wow, flabbergasted. That's a 5-cent word right there.
I've ever heard one that's about 5 cents. Earned.
About 5 cents. Okay.
Cat.
Well, you keep plugging away on this sick art right here,
It's
Manny, and
it's something.
I'll catch you on the flip.
All right, man.
As
I'll
the
catch you on
kids
the
say.
flop, bro. Catch you on
All
the flop.
right. That sounds mighty fine to me. Good night, everybody.
Bye, Nate. Bye. Boom. Oh yeah, got all these. House needs more pirate treasure laying around, more booty, as they say. You know? I agree. House always needs more booty. Never hurts. Never hurts to add more booty to a house. We got that. I'll put the blinds in here. I'll never abandon you, Manny. I'll never leave you. Yes, that's the spirit. Please don't leave me. I'll never leave you. Oh, that's great. Well, thank you, my friend. Boom. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. Some little things right here. Boop. We'll do this number right here. Something like that. Boom. Years from now, you can tell your fans how you were rated by Jim Lee on Twitch, and that one of those members ended up being a creepy stalker. Yeah, and it was Jim Lee. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That'd be crazy. Plot twist. Let's see, what do I want to use? Mr. WICK. Alright. Well, damn, dude, like, I could still see light shimmering off some ink up there. And down here. This is crazy. It's still wet? God damn, that ink sucks. Whatever ink is in this brush is poo-poo. This guy right here? Just trying something different. That... Dang. I have not experienced that before. Dude, yeah, tell me about it. There, I mean, is this is Pentel? Anyway, I mean, yeah, that's ridiculous. Redonkulous, man. No, yeah, no, seriously, I already like air dried this thing, or blue dry this thing when Sam was showing off his 3D sculpts. And it's still not dry. Like, I turned off my mic and started drying it and everything, and it's still not drying up. It's wild. But yeah, I tried out the G-nibs today. They're super nice. That's sick. One day I'll be cool like you. I'll try it. I'll try them out. One day. It'll be sweet. Alright, I'll do that. Block that in a little bit. Do a little bit of this, because smudges. Cool. Cool. I'll just bring this tree all the way up, so it'll look nice for original art piece, even though it's not going to be in print. Totally fine. Because otherwise it will bother me. Alright. Yeah. You might like them. They hold ink longer than you think. It's good. This is very nice. I like that. Yeah, I'll have to try them out, man. See if I like them. Do a few illustrations with them or something, or just like character designs or whatever. Put you up there with your friends. Alright. Little pen action. Do a few more lines here. Oh, look at that. I took a shower today and I'm just like, took a shower after work and now I'm all dirty. Boom. You can always take another shower. I could always take another shower, but I won't. My whole arm's gonna get dirty tomorrow anyway. I'm just doing little doodles now at this point. Okay, oh, there's a thought. I'm just gonna get dirty again. That's right. It's true. I need to stop doing these little tick marks. I can't stop. I just can't help myself. Oh well. And that there. There's that. Okay. How is that looking? I feel like that's pretty good. Improve tick marks on the ground here. And we'll call this panel done. Oops. That's okay. Do some. Okay. Huh. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Here we go. We got this panel. Dunskies. I just gotta do the rest of these. Didn't work on them because of this bastard right here wasn't dry. Still isn't. It's crazy. Look at that. That ink is crazy. What's up, John? Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Thanks for joining us and hanging out for a little bit. I think I'm gonna call it here though, since it is 12:21 and I gotta wake up early. So but we got that done. So I don't have band practice tomorrow. So I'm probably just gonna get on after I go grocery shopping hit the gym, go grocery shopping, shower, eat, get on here, finish the page. I think that's gonna be my plan for tomorrow. So, if y'all are down, come and join. It'll be a party. Hopefully that was fun. Talking to Nate and Sam and Ben is always a good time. But anyways, I hope everyone has a good night. Oh, hey, another follow. It's crazy. Mayor Tranquil, thank you so much. Jim Grocery John, sounds like a plan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I will be back tomorrow for finishing up this page. Probably get on around the same time, like 8:30ish, whatever. Anyways, y'all have a good night. I will see you momentarily. Enjoy your day. Hi, bye.